Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in part of the world. Welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please don't fail to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notification so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that we are about to watch is a case of wife abandonment. Please just stay tuned as the complainant make a statement. Please share this video to your friends and family and to the neighborhood and to the member of the society. Remain blessed until I come your way next time. Bye for now. Ciao.
Thank you and good morning to you all. Okay, good morning, Mrs. Ngozi. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, briefly tell us the details of your complaint against Mr. Monday Samuel Egbara.
My details of my complaint was at the year 2004, we met together. From there, we lived together till 2007. We are sleeping in the market for many years, over 2 years, before we get to the shop. When we get to the shop, we need to live together.
You take it gradually, because you are not singing. You are giving statements. Okay, you say it, Madam, listen to me. That's what I'm saying. You have to take it. I hope you know that I'm not the only one. You just wrote this. You just write this. Yes or
The
no?
one I wrote,
You just write this. Yes or no? The year 2004, you met Mr. Monday.
yes, ma'am.
And what happened?
So we met
You
together.
speak up, please. You have to speak up. Open your mouth and
We met
talk.
at 2004.
Yes.
He told me that he's a business once a day. Later, the business collapsed. He was a Okada rider. So we met in the church. From church, we begin to move. I think that I'm a seller of OK. He said, no problem. When I went to Cotonou, I will buy OK to Nigeria to do my business. We went to Cotonou the first stage. He left me there and said, let me go and buy some goods and come back. Then after selling the goods, they will buy the OK goods to Nigeria. I said, okay, left me. First time, second time, third
They
time.
say they cannot hear you. And I've told you I'm not the only one presiding over this case.
He said, no problem. That's when we sell the market finish at Cotonou. We bought the OK. We went back to Nigeria. Time goes on till all the dates. Then he told that he want to marry me. He said that he will marry me, that he want to see my parents. I said, no problem. Let's go see my parents. At 2006, he went home and meet my parents. We were together. My parents said, no, since it's my heart desire that they are agreeing with me. So we met from there. We continued our journey till 2007. He told me that he want to do the traditional marriage, that they should give me the list. The parents give me the list.
The brothers will come.
January 4th. I was pregnant by them. To get a marriage. The traditional marriage, I was pregnant. 2008.
But after you talk, I have not any words to contribute in this case. I'm asking you, madam. Eh? I'm asking you. Do you want to give your statement? And after you talk, I have nothing to talk in this matter. If I have something to talk, I've told you how I will have something to talk. You must be calm as you are giving your statement, and you must speak up so that I can hear you and other people can equally hear you. There's nobody that is hurrying you. You have been coming here for over how many, whatever. You see the defendant now, you cannot come down to explain yourself. Let's pick points from what you are saying. And you also speak up. You are just hurrying as if somebody is pushing you or like trying to, are you afraid?
No, ma.
So calm down and speak to us so that we can hear you and how we can look into the matter, please.
Please take our advice, eh? Just calm down. We are the right place, okay? Step by step, pick it gently.
Gently, so that we can pick points and where we can also talk, ask him questions. Then you speak up so that our members and the other branch can hear what you are saying. You understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please speak up, okay?
So after the childbirth, I was unconscious for more than 4 to 5 days. When I opened my eyes, I saw my junior brother and my younger sister. And our last born
Unconscious where?
at the hospital. Then I
Which
go
hospital?
to a new hospital. Then I win. Then I went to go to me. So I asked him, what am I doing here? He said, I was operated by operation to the childbirth. I said, okay. I said, where's the baby? He said, it's at children ward. I said,
Who were you asking?
I'm asking my husband.
Okay.
He said, it was at children ward. They're taking care of him. He's a nurse. I said, okay. Later on, after they discharged me, we came back home. We came back to our new house. I said, where's the baby now? She said, let me see the baby. He said, I should know what that some is one woman in the market was looking after the baby at her own house. One Yoruba woman. I said, okay. 1, 2 weeks.
When you have the baby, were you still living inside market or you have your own house then?
We have taken a new house by then.
You have gotten your own house.
Yes.
So you have the baby through operation.
Through operation.
And when you recovered, you asked of the baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Your husband told you that the baby is at home.
It was my neighbor at market. The woman was staying in the market together. They wanted to go to her own house, take care of the baby for me. So when I have myself healthy, I said, okay.
For how long did you stay in the hospital?
I stayed a weekend.
A weekend?
Yes, ma'am.
Then after you were discharged?
I came back home.
Okay.
So I asked him, you should let me see the baby boy that he said I delivered. He said, later. 2 weeks came. I called him, he said, please, where's the baby? He said, I should not bother. That woman was taking care of the baby. There's no problem. I said, okay. Later, 2 weeks, getting to 2 weeks and he called my brother with my younger sister, with our last one. They came to go to me.
Yeah, still complain, say they can't hear you.
They came to get to meet my younger brother.
Maybe you allow us, let me attend to another case first. Beg your sister to talk louder or she wait for us to attend to other case. I don't have time for this kind of a thing. If they ask you to shout, you will shout more than this. Now you speak up, you refuse to speak. Even if it's your voice, you can't talk to your children like this now. Speak up. You want me to beg you to talk?
So when I asked him about the baby, he said I should hold on. He said I should hold on, that later he will tell me about the matter. I said, what's the matter about the child? Because my younger brother and my junior sister and my last one to come to me. They were surrounding me, say, there's something that happened, that I should not bother, that God is alive, God will help me to have more baby. I said, the baby is late. I said, how come it's late? Where is the baby? He said, it's late. I just jack him. I said, why? All those days, you're hiding it from me. He said, that is how it is so. That the baby was late and it cannot hold itself. That's why he did not tell me due to how my condition was. I was crying. So my brother was saying I should have patience, that nothing God cannot do. I said, okay. Later on, after some days, my brother left back to Nigeria. I called him, please, where did you bury the child? Let me go and see the grave where the child was buried.
This your brother?
Yes, this one. I was saying. He said that later, many months ago, I said, where the baby? I said, please, as a mother, he said I should not bother. Then 3 times I asked him, and he said after. Then I started to go to market. I began to move to market. In one shop, get 3 to 4 shop, 5 shop. Later, he took me to their village. He said that her mother was sick. He got her from Ebonyi State to I said, how will you while she's sick? He said, no problem, she's going to stay with us for some months. I said, okay. The mother stayed with us at home. At December ending 2010, she took the mother back to their village. So when the mother went back to the village now, I said, okay, no problem. He came back to Kuta. I think that there's a place that their brother, her mother's senior brother took them to go and verify about my case, that they should bring me down to their village, that the man will take everything that is concerning me. I said, okay. We reach Onitsha. I think let us brush my father's village to go and see my parents to know that I'm okay. He said I should not bother. When we reach their village town at Ebonyi State, we will call my parents. Yeah, they should come. I said, okay. When we reach there now, he took me to the herbal man first. The man give all those concussion syrups, they rubbing the tea on my body after my birth. So when I rubbed after the birth first time, the first day, the mother used the leaf and rub on my body. Second day, the same thing. Third day, the same thing. When she used that leaf on me, she received the leaf outside.
You were sick when they took it there or after the childbirth?
After the childbirth, I'm okay. I don't have any problem. One day I was eating with him, eat fish. Let me get up from the chair to carry the train pan with me to the kitchen. That's how I just fell myself. Something hit me on this right leg. I fell on the floor, everything fell. It was all that picked me up. I was shouting that night till daybreak. This my right leg was a was straight. It cannot move. So in the morning they took me to one of the
In Cotonou.
They took me one of the church to go to one Sabbath. The man said that this is an attack. That they sent this thing to take my life, but as God hand that they didn't get me. That's why they sent it through hip pain. So I was shouting that night. So he said that no problem. That 2009, he took mother came to Cotonou in 2010. When he took the mother back to village, he told me that he's coming back to Cotonou just right now. There's a place that they took him to go and verify my case. I said, okay. He came back to Cotonou, took me to village. We reached their village town. The man gave them the herbal something. I said, it is native something. My life doesn't want it. And my parents does not teach me the way of native. He said, that doesn't mean that how to cure. I said, okay. Then my mother came there with my father. They saw me there. They said, okay, since he's here, the way they can take care of it, there's no problem. We stayed 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. We left and come back to Cotonou. When he came back to Cotonou now, the mother and the medicine, I drank the medicine 3 times in a day. He was asking me how was the body. I said, it is how it is. I didn't say anything to. The 4th day, she rubbed that leaf on my body. Then asked me to cross her. I said, Mama, why? On my naked, I said, what does that mean?
Asked you to cross her how?
She bent down. She has to cross her across her above her. I said, how can I cross you? You an old woman. Is it your custom as your own tradition in your village? He said it doesn't matter that my body and the leg that was having problem, how it is moving. I said, is it a tradition or is it how you train as a new wife to the side? Because I'm from Anambra, this is what they said. He said no, that I always have something to push of sense. I have oversight. I said, Mom, what does that mean? He said, no problem. I was standing on my nakedness. She just took her across my laps and passed. I said, after that thing, she just came out from this side. Then use and sweep the leaf, gather the leaf together, take it out.
Afterwards?
And sweep the leaf.
Do you later cross her?
She passed through me. I was standing. She passed through my laps.
You're standing.
I was standing.
You open your leg or how?
I used to open my leg. She rubbed the leaf on my part of my body, to my feet. So she said I should pass. I said, Mommy, what is that? She put her head and passed me. I said, That's how I just found myself. I could not remember the matter again. Her husband, our brother wives was there. Her brother stayed with my grandmother. I had 3 wives. I could not remember myself. I did not tell anybody. I forgot everything entirely. That 2010 end. 2011, 2013. I was about to travel with my younger brother to the wedding, my 4th brother. So I was in the night sleeping. Somebody touched me in the dream, say, a woman, what happened at 2010? Did you tell your parents and your brothers and your mother? I said, I wake up. By then he was passing to go and eat himself. I said, and someone called me, something I saw in the dream. This thing had happened to me. At 2010, when he took me to the village. He said, what happened? He said, Jesus Christ, that he had never seen this kind of thing in his life before. God in heaven does everything. That I should please you. This matter is a big matter, that he doesn't know anything about this thing in his life. I have not heard this kind of thing in this life.
That is your husband.
My husband. I said, what does that mean? I was afraid. I said, please, see, this happened that very day. I could not remember. Before God and man. He said, what? I said, I could not remember. That immediately, after she crossed my laps, that's the end of the case. I did not remember till today that I remember it 2013. He said, he doesn't need anything. He said, heaven and earth knows you. I said, please, so I'll tell my parents so, because that thing touched me and asked me that in the dream. Say, woman, this thing happened to so time. Do you tell your parents? I said, as I'm traveling to East now at 2013 for my brother's wedding, I will tell my parents so let them know what does that mean. Because I their child don't know anything. I'm an evil, but this tradition I didn't know. He said, better I tell you, but anytime that you want to travel, he took me to their village, then the mother will come and answer what she did. But he son does not know. I said, okay. 2015, he prepared to travel. By then, he took a wife from the village and came back to without my aware. I asked him one day. I saw him in the dream. I said, please, Mr. Man, I saw a girl. He said, nobody. Then he took me, after those things, we went to one second herbalist again. The man said that, second herbalist said that they would take me to the river. That I would spend 1 month in the river of the following morning. That following morning, I would eat it, that me and the man, that herbal man, would go to the river for inside a big ocean. And I will spend 1 month. I say, my mother was here. He said, say, for what reason that you take my wife to the big rubbish for 1 month? It's very money. That how come can you take somebody? That instead of me to go, he himself will follow the man to the river to go and see how the foreign water and the foreign money use it for 1 month. Mama, they were dragging with the man. So the man later leave that place, went to somewhere at any state. There we went. The man was doing all the soul concussion, everything. Then I said that all those things I'm doing here, I didn't know anything concerning all those things. But I'm a Sabbatarian worshiper. They are starting annoyance. They are very, very annoyed, shouting on me. Say, why should I make kind of comments calling Sabbatarian here? That here is not Sabbatarian. They are from Saudi, other churches. I can do other churches with Sabbath. They don't want to hear about it. I say, they are shouting. My husband was annoyed, shouting on me. The father, brother, the mother, son. There is the father, mother, son. All of them shouting on me. Everyone that could not take it, say, I should calm down. Then we stayed there and left. 2 days later, we came back to my village, to my town. So he called my last one, say, anywhere we can go as a man of God. He said that a Sabbath man on the side. The man was a powerful man. When we went there, the man met us. We were sitting down, me, him, and my brother. The man said to him, Mr. Man, this a woman is your wife. Say yes. You are the husband. Say yes. This one is your shadow of your life. That she is a shadow that can cover you and she make you to have a word. He said no, he says true. He said, then why do you be in the midst of men running round about? What are you doing there? The man was giving me a vision. He said, it doesn't do any well. He said, then who is looking out of your window? Peeping from the window. He said, nobody. He said, I saw a lady peeping through the window. Who is that lady? By then, I was agreeing because they showed me something. I asked him, Mr. Man, I hear a baby cry. I called him one day. He said, every time when I call him, I'll be listening to what is around him.
The dream now, we're not interested. The major point now is what you want to hear on your condition and how you were abandoned. That is what I want to hear. We have given you enough time at least to know the foundation of what happened, which we are going. There are some things that you are saying that we don't really have. You come in now, you see a lot of people here. We have other. So now that you have given us the foundation of how you met him and all that, how the child died, the issue of child is aside. Then after all the places you went round and round, how did he leave you? How did both of you separated that you are coming here now?
So how he reached me was at 2018. My mother was late. We went together to.
You don't interrupt her. When she finished, you'll get back to you.
So
Give
my
us a
mother
statement.
No, he is saying that one of their brother is also outside. The last one.
You say?
The last one she is mentioned is outside. He wants him to come.
Which person's brother?
She.
Is it not? Is this person is related to her?
Yes. There is another of their brother.
We don't choke, my. This is coronavirus time. We have limited people that we can bring in. This person is here. If you have anything to say, at least it's the one that went to Cotonou. There. If there is anything, one person will step out, another person will come in. You don't need to choke my office. Go ahead, madam.
So at 2017 December, my mother was sick and came home. So we traveled at 2017 29th. When we reached village, we went to the mortuary and see my mother at the mortuary. Say, my younger sister brought the matter of my issue. Because many years, when we talk about my matter, they said later, next year, April, June, July, how is returning it up and down. We went to TV Joshua, no solution. We went to Jeremiah Messeland, no solution.
You and him?
Me and him. We went and lodged. We came back. The last December, my mother was late. We started with this matter. This one was her junior one. And I said, man, this is my sister matter. How would you do it every year by year, turning around the matter? This is
okay. What did they really want from him?
For the treatment of mine. Yeah, he's asking. So he said that he's really trying much. After all, he have tried it from.
When you people were going to those spiritualists, who was paying the money?
The only thing he went, he only buy anointing water and anointing oil.
Okay,
Then,
the spiritualist place, the herbalist people were going. Who was paying money?
he paid the money for the first place, 25,000, and he did his own work at 200,000. He paid advance of 100,000. Which the man gave him mark at his chest. He gave him mark.
Did his own work 100,000.
100,000 on his own. My own was 25,000. The man did not do anything for me. The second place.
What were the problem? What both of you went to the herbalist is for what?
He said for my own health, for my
Okay.
own problem. Then
Yeah.
when it was my own problem, he did for his own side. The man gave him back.
Eh,
Yes.
that is a different thing now. You and the man, you and somebody go to, depends on, if you go to a pastor, your problem is different from his problem. If he's not sick, he will ask for business. If he not ask for business, he will ask for long life. So if you have your own problem, you have challenges. I want to go into this case so that we can, how we can resolve. You know, this place, this is not police station. We don't intimidate anybody, and we must say the truth, irrespective of anybody. The question I'm asking now is your husband. He is the one that be taking you to all those places, right?
Yes.
Both the herbalist where they took you to before the mother asked you to cross her. After which again you went to another place and they said they want to take you to river for 1 month and he said no. Instead of you going, he's ready to go with you people. From there he took you again to another herbalist where the herbalist saw vision that you are protecting or however. Before you people end in another place or whatever, he was the one taking you to all those places, right?
He was not taking to their own side. Their own side of the state. They will come back to my own town. They will take you to our own ministry.
Yes.
Yes, when
The
the man
ministry
say,
is your own church.
yes, Sabbath. So the man say,
Did
why?
they require money?
They didn't require money.
So what did the man not do?
So
At the end of the day, what happened there,
The
man?
man said that I will stay protection.
Eh?
Protection, that's to be in the church for some months. You know the God that this thing was attacked. I was sending through their side that I should stay for the main time, that I should not move out of the church. So I was in church for complete 4 to 5 months. He did not
Hold
ask
on.
for me.
5 months.
5 months. He didn't come. 5 months.
5 months.
Yes.
Before you started staying in the church,
Yes.
this man was following you.
Yes. He went to
Hold
Ghana
on,
every day.
madam. Before you started staying in the church, this man was following you, Abi.
We went together. Yes, ma'am.
And he has been the one taking you around the whole herbalist.
Yes.
So it's your pastor now that said you should come and stay in the place for 5 months
Yes.
for him to pray for you.
Yes.
He's the one that saw the vision,
Yes.
and it's your church,
Yes.
and it's for your life.
Yes.
So you decided and agreed with your pastor to be staying in your church.
Yes.
That was how you separated from your
No,
husband.
ma'am. I didn't say that. He said I should go for protection.
That is what
The
I'm
man-
saying now.
the
Who
man
asked you
saw
to go
everything.
for
The
protection?
man saw the vision. I said that they do work for me, that I have big problem, that this attack was not ordinary eyes.
That is, we are saying the same thing. The vision come from your pastor.
Yes.
And when the pastor said you should stay in the church for 5 months, do you agree?
He didn't say for 5 months. I was staying there. The work was gradually picking up. So he told me that he should come to see me and to give some money for the work. He said, let him come. He didn't bring any 1 naira. It's my mother and my father that got before I get myself. Then I came back to home.
Came back home
I
where?
came back to my village. Then
So where was your husband when you were in that video?
my mother to call on me or ask of me. He did not even come at all.
Okay, but when the pastor said you should stay there for 5 months, did your husband object? Did he disagree?
He did not disagree. Only once he came. When he came, he brought some provision for me. I said I will not eat it because since his mind is not clear and he's not even coming one day. The day he came with a man, my mother was there. He came with some provision and with some money. I collected it and keep it. Then after some days, he left. He didn't sleep that very day. He drove the boat and went back to Venice and picked his boat back to Lagos. I said okay. Then the pastor said, how can a man abandon his wife? And you know your wife have an attack. This is not ordinary eyes, which means he knows everything concerning my life. That he was bargaining, beating around the bush. You don't want to come out straight.
Okay, what is the purpose now? Tell us your challenge now. What do you want?
So this problem was on. He did not call. And that 2018, my sister brother Martha said, how can we do this matter of my sister? He said I should please give him time. That January, February, March, she call our last one to come with me and him to go to the Evangelist Life Hospital. Concerning my problem, to know about the treatment and what caused it. He said okay.
Okay, so after the pastor prayed for 5 months,
I
you
came
did
back.
not, the leg did not.
After the year, I have myself, all my body pain and too much of hot. I used to feel hotness in my body. I came back at 2012 to Vekoto. When I came back, I saw a lady in my house.
How many months did you stay there? 5 months.
From
You
there.
stay up to a year
When I came
before
back
you
to-
went to Cotonou.
I said I came back to my village. I stayed 6 months to 8 months. I came back to Cotonou.
That is together with the 5 months, 1 year plus.
A year and 2 months.
Yeah, and 2 months.
Yes.
Okay.
I came back to Cotonou. When I came back, I called him. I was in the house. I called him. When I came inside, I saw a lady with a small baby of 8 months with a second pregnancy. I said, I didn't ask her, who are you? When I came in,
Second pregnancy.
yes,
She gave birth.
first one. I was
First
second,
one, second one.
second one.
Under 8 months.
Under a year and 2 months.
Under a year and 2 months.
Yes, so,
there's no way anybody will have a.
So
is it, are they twins?
The baby was around 6 months. She was second pregnancy. So when I say, I didn't ask her, who are you? Then I picked my phone and I picked my SIM card and called him. Mr. Man, I'm at home. He said, where? He said, I should know better that he's coming to see me. I said, I'm Cotonou. He said, how? I said, don't you see my line that I called you? So he said, okay, yes. When he came back to the house, the afternoon, he saw me. He was shocked. He sit down. Then that baby came to me. Stand up, I picked the baby, I put on my bed. So he came back to him. I was looking at him. He said, thank God for my life. I'm okay. I said, thank God. The girl prepared for us. We eat together. I was staying till the next day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month. He did not tell me anything. And I didn't ask him, who is this lady? We are sleeping in the same house. 1 year, 2 years, I didn't ask her. I didn't ask her about this girl.
You are staying in Cotonou? In the same house?
In the same flat.
In the same flat?
Yes.
You saw your husband? Yes. Child and another child?
Yes.
You did not ask your husband, who is this person? 2 years.
2 years. He told me actually before that he's coming back home. Before I came back, he said I should know what that he come back to my village. Then we saw the man. I said, let me come back to Cotonou. When I came back, he did not tell me about the lady and this. And I myself, I look at it and want. God what is. I don't want to do anything. Let it be for God. Since he wants to think on his mind, let God take the glory.
When you were staying there, were both of you having sex as husband and wife?
No.
Eh?
He did not come to me.
He did not come to you?
Yes, ma'am.
For the 2 years you stayed there?
Yes, ma'am.
He did not touch you?
Yes, ma'am.
And you did not touch him?
He stayed. 2013, she gave back to the of everything. I was want to go to market. From there, he bought a car. He bought a Jeep, first one. Then bought second car. Said that this car is for me. I said thank you. Then 2015, 2018, my mother gave up. So he came for that. My mother.
He bought car for you in Cotonou there. He bought one for himself and bought another one for you.
He said that this car is mine. I said okay. I said thank you.
Did you started trading when you were in Cotonou there? Trading. Or you are just staying at home?
No, we are selling market. We have business there.
So you get up, you go to the market?
Yes, I used to manage myself to the market.
Was the other woman coming there?
She also come to them.
And none of you asked each other, who is this person?
Nobody.
She did not ask you.
She did not ask
you did not ask her.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So we live together, happy. This was as my life was. So we have shops, 14 shops. I control. Later on, when I came to grab for my mother, the business I stayed in my own shop used to put loads, many loads. Later, he used to maltreat me, changing the goods. At times, he tell the lady to be writing record of the goods. I say, Mama, I say, business that I started with my life, with my hands. I leave my business at Lagos. Then married you now. You got a lady that is controlling me on my business. I say, God, everything is in your eyes. You are seeing. God is not blind. You will write record of market in the shop, write everything. Then, if they want or 2 months time, you go and do checking for me. Which have not ever tried it one day since we started business. Which means I'm the sales girl to him. Then a slave to the girl. I say, hey, God, the idea. So when we came for the Christmas time, my mother was there. We went to watch her and see my mother. We came back to go to me. I spent January, February, March. In the shop, everything in the shop was sold up. He said I should collect money that they are owing me outside, credit people and other things. He was keeping shop empty. People would come to market. Madam, once you don't have money, I said, I don't know. Market was in the right. People would buy in my hand. I said, they will not buy outside except I use my hand and give the market to them. I said, how come? My second shop is that woman there. Go and buy from there. I'll call myself and say, please, the market. They said I should use my hand and give them. So I said, okay. I will get up and cross the 2 lanes because we are opposite main road. I go and sell market for them. They will go. So I would say that March, nothing was in the shop. Shop was empty. Empty the shop for me so that he cannot say, I say, what am I going to do? This is
how many shops do people have there?
14 shops, 2 warehouse. But as of now, I don't know whether he have done some shop, but 2 warehouse will stay. So we stay. It's happy life. So that 2018, January, March, They called my brother, I called my husband, say, Mr. Man, my husband said that she will call you. I'm expecting to say, woman, let us go for the treatment. You shall promise your father and your sisters and your brothers and your in-law. Let us go for it. You don't say anything. That was I was looking at him. I say, are you the one that made this promise with your mouth? That Papa, please, so bear with me. Don't be annoyed. Of all those days, I'm making too much of delay upon your daughter. Please, this and that. He did not say anything. Later, I say, I will not ask him because it's what I mentioned that promise.
So how did you live there? How did you leave the Cotonou?
So
summarize.
March 27, my brother called him. Say, Mr. Man, how come about this sister matter? You said that it's March, you take everything. There's no problem. We come to Lagos, we go for the Japanese life. He said, he knows, but he should call me. I was in shock. He was looking at me across the road because we were facing each other. I did not talk. Then my brother came, I saw him come to the market and meet me. He said, she come and meet me. He said, I said, okay. After he said it, I said, well, that matter, he has said it with his mouth and he's going to do it. Because I've enjoyed this matter, this is my problem, for many years. 10 years to 11 years, that last 2 years is 10 years. That any level, because we went for Jeremiah, Mercy Land. It's my younger brother sent money for him, 200,000.
When you came back to Nigeria, were you the one that decided not to go to Cotonou again, or he asked you not to come again?
I didn't decide. I came to Nigeria. I came back to Lagos. That 2018. After we came to this thing, then we came to the airport. I said, this is what we came for. Let's go to Nigeria for this treatment. He said anyway that his business was on the way, that the market that the custom sees, that he should go with him. Anyhow we go, no problem. That we should go together. The later he will come. I said, okay, I just took my things.
That you should go to Nigeria.
That my brother should come to Nigeria. That anyhow that he will come later. I said, okay. My brother said, okay, let's move. He gave me money, 45,000 naira for transport. So I said, let me reach my village. My father to see me, at least as a first daughter. I traveled to village during that was period of Easter, 2 days for Easter. I reached there, I called him with my 2 numbers that I got him. He said, it's my line. He said, okay. He could not call me. After the church anniversary, I stayed for 2 months, 3 months there. I came back to Lagos at June, July. I came back to Lagos. Then I came to go to him. I said, I'm back. He said that my younger brothers at outside country that said that they will treat me. They should go and treat me. Then after they treat me, they will see this 2 naked eyes that I'm okay, I'm fit. Then he use a car, then and thank them.
Okay, madam, what do you now want?
What do I want now? I went for the surgery operation last year. Early this year, sorry, January. Anything it is for me, and this are taking me and from this life hospital first of all to go to treatment. Their cost price was too high. I came to go to tell this amount they told me for the price. He said that my brother would treat me. They would treat me after they will come and thank them. Then I came back at 2018 November for my mother operation.
You have already talked of where your mother died. Why are you repeating this thing now? You tell us what is the problem.
So, the problem now was the treatment that they did for me. My younger brother support me for this money. They bring money from overseas. They send it from overseas from them. They borrow money from that outside country and sell for this treatment. For the all these things from buying this life hospital we spent to up to date. They spend over 7 million for this right leg. Deep plastic surgery they did me at January. And March I was free from the hospital down to my village. Now they say that next year February I have to do the second one, which is right one for the surgery. 2. What the mother did to me by crossing my lap, she will come and explain for people that want to come back and she crossed my lap.
The mother is still alive.
She's alive. Then the third one, that child, that I didn't know where he buried that child.
Go ahead now.
I didn't know where he buried that child, which I was asking him for many times, for past many years. He did not tell me where the child was buried.
One is for you want to do another operation, or you should pay for the operation they did. Which one are you asking?
He didn't pay to anyone.
Are you asking him to pay, or you are telling him that you want to do another operation?
He will pay for the first one and the second one they're going for now.
How old is this marriage?
12 years
Today. Today. Today making it 12 years. Is it today you married?
12 years, April.
All right, Mr. Monday, right? Okay, you heard what she said. Quickly respond, please. We'll
Yes, I
not
will
entertain much this, but you will have to touch
Yes,
a point one
exactly.
after the other.
Thank you.
Tell us, you say you were married 2014.
Yes, my name is Mr. Monday Simon Ebora.
Okay, you married her, right?
Yes,
Traditionally,
traditional.
you paid her dowry.
I pay
Okay.
everything.
Good.
Now, after the marriage, he stayed 1 year. No baby, nothing. I went to the family, asked mother, what is going on? He said, you don't know. I said, okay, no problem. He said that I should go and try that himself before him born the first. Now, so the thing so far before him born. I said, okay, mother, can you give me any way daddy? They call daddy stay with mother. John to daddy and stay for us. Or discuss. He said, the thing tired them. I said, okay,
No, hold on.
Okay.
Eventually, she born.
Eh?
Did she born?
Before he born, me and my mother take him to Afikpo.
But she born.
For go to the prayer. After I will do the fasting, me and my mother, if we go take in.
But she born.
He born.
Okay.
And with operation.
With operation?
Yes.
Where is that baby?
The baby, I told you the baby had death.
When?
For that 2000 and I think
2009.
9.
Okay.
2008.
8.
April.
She born through how many days before the baby died?
That day they do the operation because the doctor called me that he no grip.
No, I will not want you to shout here because
Okay.
I will not want your saliva to split.
Okay, I don't. When they hear me, that is why I'm sorry.
No, be that kind of shout.
Okay. I'm sorry.
The baby died same day. They
Same.
did the operation.
Exactly.
Okay. Then you now, where did you bury the baby?
At church.
Which church?
At one place where Cotonou people burying baby that's died. I can pay money, another 50,000 naira. I give them. They buried there.
So they bury babies inside church?
Yes.
Inside church?
Yes.
What is the name of the church?
There is one Catholic that is there. Where there's some form of mosque near that top there. The person that carried me to that place is Alaye. The person still alive. Alaye in name. We'll take note.
Did you know exactly where you buried the baby?
I can't know now because he don't take. I have the witness that is there.
Did
People
you
are
snap the
selling
baby
market
before
there.
you buried? Did you snap the baby?
No, I don't snap the baby.
Which member of the family did you tell that did you before you buried the baby? Did you call the family
I
member
call the
that
family. I
that
call
your
the
sister
mother.
that
I call the mother.
Mm,
See what is happening at Cotonou and my wife. And they there for hospital. So place it's okay. I call Chikoma. He heard. I call the mother, call the father. After this thing, nobody appear.
you called them that what?
Yeah, I call them, say my wife have operation. Yeah, the baby have death. And nobody appear till my wife come for house.
But you said the brothers came to Cotonou.
No. In brother came to
Yes.
Cotonou. No, I'm not all the brother came to Cotonou.
You said your brother came to Cotonou when you were in
He's
the
the one.
hospital.
I was in hospital and saw them standing in the window. I was there.
Did you go to Cotonou?
Yeah, even though they just did the operation.
You are a barrister, right?
Yes.
I hope you are following up this case because
Yes.
gradually, the case might be going somewhere.
Yes.
Bring chair for me. Go ahead. You said the brother did not come to Cotonou. They said they came to Cotonou.
Okay, I call the mother, call the father.
Did they
I
come to
understand.
Cotonou? You said no.
This one,
Sit
they
down.
Cotonou, in there with me that time.
Sit down.
This one, they with me that
On
time.
this side.
This one, they with me. In the start with me in there. In there with my shop that time. This one, they with my shop that time.
Is in Cotonou. He was
In
living in
Cotonou,
Cotonou.
yes.
Not that he came from.
No.
Not that he came from Nigeria. This your brother was living in Cotonou.
He was still with me in Cotonou. This they used to
Good
be
and
together.
fine.
They are still together.
Is he aware where they went to bury the child?
Yes, I told you.
Hold on. No. I know where I'm going. You said this person is in Cotonou. the in-law, this your brother-in-law was living with you,
Yes.
you and your wife
Yes.
in Cotonou.
Yes.
When you said the baby died,
Yes.
and before you went to bury the baby without the mother knowing, did you call this man and show the dead body of the baby to your in-law that is living with you, and both of you make the arrangement to go and bury the baby in church?
I called Chukuma. Chukuma just come. As in just come.
Mm.
I said, okay, and when they discuss how we take bury the child. It's okay. So far, like, it's the people that know the land there. And let's okay, there's one mosque there. Now Chukuma talks, okay, no problem. That you should give it to Alaye. Let us go tell them.
You should give the baby to Alaye
Alaye.
to go and bury.
To bury. I don't understand.
So
now we moved. We wants to move. We no enter. So then they carry the child and go and bury for the church.
Hold on. You saw the dead body.
Yes, saw the dead body.
You saw the dead body of your sister's child?
Yes, he called me because when he called me, they opened one sort of a small basket. So what is it? Is it not a woman inside? So that's the baby. So why? But the baby, is it dying? So it's dead. So wow, but the body is still fresh. So when I don't know what to say. But let me know what God can do. Because I cannot even say, or the baby, the way I saw the baby, I think the body is still fresh. But that time, when they brought the baby inside the shop, we were discussing with one woman, she mentioned, they are like, I don't know, they are like very well.
Mm-hmm.
So they were discussing, I don't know what they are discussing on.
Who was discussing?
Himself.
Uh-huh.
So that time, tell me that they want to go out now with the woman and the ally. I said, okay, where people are going, I don't know. So later, when I was outside, I saw the woman come inside with him. I don't know what they did. Even the baby, I don't know when they carried the baby out.
They carried the baby out from where?
From the shop.
They brought the baby dead body to shop?
Yes.
To the shop?
So the shop.
Where people are selling things?
Yes.
Then from then they take the dead body away?
They take it away. I don't know when they take the baby out. It's later for some hours when they come back. So that they are already make arrangement to bury the baby and bought small of land there and bury the baby. I said, now, wow, is that how they do? I was very shocked because that time period, my mind was on my sister, how she's on that time because she's not even feeling normal that time. So things happened that time. Because I was there when she moved to the hospital, moving there to operation, moving there and there because he himself was not around. It's later in the evening that when he come back, he met us when we are in the hospital with her. They now transfer her to another hospital. Maybe in the general hospital, private hospital, I don't know. He was there, when we were there. When they said that it's operation, they said they will sign. That's all.
Okay. Why do you take the dead baby from hospital to your shop? What is your purpose of taking the baby that you said is dead? Why did you take the baby to your shop where you are doing business?
And that time,
yes,
I don't have the place that I'm going to live. I'm sleeping for inside my shop. I don't have money to go and rent.
But they say you people have
inside,
house.
No, we're sleeping inside the shop.
That is where you're sleeping.
Yes, that's where we did that time. That is why it made me put it inside my shop. I call him, brother, how will you do this thing now? This thing happened like this to me. It's okay, I should call Alaye. If they want that make money to go and call the Alaye. Now we'll come. I said, okay, that's Alaye, you should go and take Alaye. I don't know where for this Cotonou. But you know, it's okay. That is
how long did you stay in Cotonou? Because you were staying in Cotonou before you met her, right?
No, jam for Nigeria.
You people jam for Nigeria, but before that time, you already did live for Cotonou.
Yes, but
so,
I'm going to Cotonou and sell and come back to Nigeria. I'm not going there to stay. I can still I'll sleep for back. How the business that I'm doing. I can use my machine, go to block industry and pick paper cement and take my hand and go and wash it for Joe local government. After I wash it finish, I'll come and take my hand and do it, form it as a bag. That's how I take start my life. And I'll carry it to the PPL bus stop and enter border and cross it. After I sell it finish, now dozen by dozen. After I gather the money finish.
what were you selling in the shop before you have 14 shops? What were you selling in Cotonou?
I start that sack, that empty sack I start. I don't have any business I'm doing. That shop that you are talking is from this one now can be 2 shop. And that empty sack can contain anything. It can contain a lot of this thing. I don't have 14 shop. What I'm having that time is 8 shop. And out of that 8 shop, in body shop, everything finished. I have only 2 shops here now. That thing I'm doing sack. Nothing I'm doing. I'm not doing any business. Except after the Okada, I enter to block industry to pick paper smiths with the Dangote paper smiths where they don't use. After they use it, I'll take my hand and wash it from Ojo. I will carry it 50 dozen from my head. I don't want to know whether I gave, but nobody's going to help me as I look at the family. So when once I finished,
I said don't shout because I don't want your
all right,
speech
sorry,
to touch
sorry,
me,
madam.
touch my
I'm sorry.
gadget.
I'm sorry. When once I finish, I'll take my hand and fold it and convert it to the bag to be polythene bag. That is how my life starts.
So why do you now abandon her all this one when you know that she had problem?
Thank
You
you.
went and took woman
Thank
to
you.
Cotonou and
Thank you.
abandoned her in the village.
Okay. After the problem, now it did okay. So in the go shop, there's no any problem for depression. Now I lie down like this on the bed like this. Don't reach around midnight. I just hear the sound of my leg. As I hear the sound, come. I said, no way to carry the leg down.
Your leg, I be her leg.
My own leg. This side.
Mm.
As I hear them, I wake my wife. Please stand up. I'm feeling pain. This leg nice. It's dying. I'm dying now. My wife don't turn. Just feels like this. No turn. So after I went to my bed to take an oil where they call Ojuku. I use the oil that is one certain time in one stroke. Where I sick well, I can't take the palm oil, can't rub my body. As I rub my body, once see heat, now the leg just return. I just get up. As I get up, I enter bathroom and bath. After I bath finished, now the time comes to me, my husband, what is that? I said, my wife, nothing. I wake you that time that I'm feeling this thing. You know, you answer me. I'm okay. I went to market. As we went to market the following day, we come back, sit down for parlor. Then you go cook foods and everything. Go down. After eating like this for parlor, it just say, my leg. So what is this?
The same thing.
The same thing. The thing is my own happened for me for nights. The following day, follow. Then you follow to the market and come back. He prepare food. We're eating for parlor. He say, my leg. It's okay. I went to the bed and bring that palm oil, rub her, do everything, massage. No way. Say, now I have to pick my wife to the one church with Sabbath because they believe Sabbathery. I pick her to the Sabbath. Now the man come and say, what I'm coming here for? Say the woman knows everything. I said, as how? He said, what are the one they hit me? They hit me for night. And I touched the woman, answer me. Is it lie? As I said, okay, go on. I just look at. So okay, make him tell me. Him be pastor. He can't handle this issue for this woman. He can't collect money for me and eat. Tomorrow I will come and call him that pastor. That I should go home, ask the family where this problem from come. They will go deep and know where this problem come. And without my God, in fact, forget about my own life. It's okay, no problem, pastor. I hear you, pastor. I move. As you come out, me and my wife said, forget about this man. He's a fake pastor. It's okay, no problem. I call mama, call him brothers. See what is happening. It's okay, no problem. But I think there's anywhere on I like. Make her call me. I will make sure say my wife will be okay. That is why I start to carry from the hospital. Go then look, it's okay now. Nothing. It's okay. Move to the Anambra.
Face me here.
Move to Anambra.
Sorry. To send your lawyer out of here.
Move to Anambra. As we reach to Anambra for the place, we there. Ask mother, see what is happening. That is what's happening. Say, they don't know what they do in this country. Going to church for the Sabbath. After they finish, after prayer, no way. Now we go to I tell the mother and father that we are going to Abakaliki. We want to reach Abakaliki. video okay. It's okay, no problem. Now, the father said I should continue the journey. Now, we'll start the journey. Come reach Ohatekwe. As we reach Ohatekwe, now the man come look and say, this thing is spiritual something. But what is going, but he's going to do the work. I said, okay, no problem. The man charged me 160,000 naira. Out of the 160,000 naira, I dropped 60. After I dropped the 60,000, he started the work. After the work, he could send me around 1:30. Me and Igbanda, he named Igbanda. But the correct name of that guy, the Mampa, he could send me and that guy. We could go for Cross River. Where we and the Cross River get banned for bush. Say there is one leaf. We are going there to go and collect the leaf. If we collect the leaf, come. Now we'll come back. Now instead go prepare to go to Onitsha. Go buy one car medicine to come and treat my wife. It's okay, no problem. I call my boys, is there. Say, forget about my own business. I want to take care of my wife first. Forget baby. Any money that I sell, return it for me. Because this thing is too much. It's okay, no problem.
So eventually what happened?
Now, after the thing getting 4 months, the mother day for the place. No way, nothing. That's okay, fine. I call the man. See, I don't see any improvement for my wife. He said, he don't go deep, that my wife will enter inside water. Go and stay for over 1 month. I said, no, my wife cannot enter inside water. I will follow my wife and enter inside the water. If we enter inside the water, now we will know. So that myself, I'm going to see what thing they go on. I can't carry my wife enter inside water. That no, who go come? If anything happen for my wife, who person will come explain? No, I can't do it. Now,
So
I say, Mama, sorry, mommy, I'm coming.
Summarize.
Okay.
If you know what she said is true,
yes.
Tell us all the thing is true.
Okay.
She said is true,
Yes.
and this one is not true. Then you touch it.
Okay, all right. Now I say, mother,
Which judge now I engage with this kind of loyalty story?
Call daddy. So no, now your mother can't take phone. Call daddy. Papa said, no, if you don't try him, let them come home. So no problem. As one to carry, the man said no, that she must pay him the money cash if I carry my wife.
The spirituality.
Yes.
After he said he's not going to river.
Yes.
He said he will still have to pay him again.
Yes. That's okay. If I no pay, I'm from that or I take to Abakaliki, my wife will live. Yes, that's okay. I can't take the money and pay the man off. Now, already a man I can't direct me say we're going to Enugu. Now after from that Abakaliki we point to Enugu, yeah, with my mother. We reach there. They come sell us say I go pay 600,000 for the bush. The stone that I climb, the kind of stone where I climb, I never climb for my life, stay there. He say in the spiritual, I say in the spirits that the problem is from in father place this and this, and the mother there. And the what is going to there? Am I going to pay 600,000? I say 600,000, not have 600,000. As you see me, and I don't come out for woman being, nothing there for my body again. That I'm going to drop 200,000. He said no, that's not selling crayfish here. That's okay.
That's what the person said.
Yes, and I don't see the spirits that is talking. It's okay, no problem. Out of 400, it's okay, no problem. But, give me 3 days, my wife will be okay. I can't give us some medicine. We'll go to the village for the father place. We'll stay. Stay that 3 days, no way. I call Papa. Say no.
You paid the 400.
I paid 200. It meant 200. In 3 days, no way, nothing. I don't see anything improve my wife. I call the father with mother. I'm going back to Enugu and go and meet that man, whether na spirit or no spirit, make him give me my money. I'm tired for this dancing. Now we call move. So I call move. Then Enugu there. There is one old man waiting there like this.
I know. Sit down.
So as the man did there, now I call them say make I take back enter. Which bag I will take enter? I'm ready to there. So take back enter. I just enter direct. He say yes. I don't come. I carry the balance come. I say balance for what? My wife no joke. Say I carry balance come. So now I come. He say I should go. They will come and knock me for night, kill me. I say no problem. Even I dey here now, nobody follow me come. It better for me say if I die here. They talk say you come for night, come knock me.
He give you the money.
You no give me the money. Who person I see? No give me the money. I move, go back, go explain everything, give him father. In there, I give everything finish. And the thing come use happen. Come reach around midnight, 3 o'clock. I wake him mother. Say, Mama, I'm sorry to say this thing, no. But how me and my gods, they, since we are married, this is my wife, and never cross any woman being. That is why I want to talk this thing. If not, I will not talk. See, I will marry and that person join your pikin. The mama there for brave. God will judge her. The mother say, no, my son, he remains small now. I say, no, mother, I'm tired. If you see me, I'm not a woman being. I don't come out for woman being. It's okay. I move, come out, come back. I saw the girl for my friend. So he said, make I carry him, drop Agobia. I carry the girl, reach Agobia. I come ask him, where you place there? I carry him to the village. I see the village. They call him people, they come there, they greet me, I go. As I take, as I'm coming back, I just buy biscuit, nylon bag, go there. Tell the mother, say, I'm married. See where I married from Anambra. See how it be. It's okay. The mother asked the child, say, are you here waiting this man talk? Because me, I don't want to talk. If you reach my house, you can't say that thing tomorrow. You tell me, say, I be married man. Now, after now, I can't tell, you can't see this content. I no one problem for my life. That's why I spend this thing with you.
Did you take your dowry from their family before you married?
Which
Did you take the dowry from the family before?
For this my
Yes,
first wife. I do everything finish. I don't hold anything. I do
No, did you
everything
collect
for
your
them.
dowry back?
Yeah.
Before you went to marry another person, did you
Yes.
collect the dowry, your dowry from them?
No, I have a baby. I don't collect any time because
Did you tell your wife?
yes, I tell the mother, I tell my wife.
They say you are not aware.
I tell my wife, I'm coming, I'm landing. You said you go get where you think they are where. I don't understand me. I'm talking. The way one person is lying, later you catch the person. So when once time moves, now I do everything for that second wife. Carry am come, land to Anambra. I never carry am direct to Lagos. I'm from Abakaliki land to Anambra for them house. I reach there, they bring water, we bath, we sleep there, they give us food, we eat. Papa asked me who did this. I laugh, Papa. I tell Papa, don't worry. Later, my wife come
in
back.
their own house.
Yes, in their own house. Now there I carry my second one before it touched the Cotonou. We sleep there the following day.
As you went to that place,
As I
you
went
said-
that place, they
Yeah.
asked me, who be this? I tell her, say, this is my wife.
You get my share. Go ahead.
Now,
Yes.
Wait,
because
seriously.
some people don't.
wait.
You don't even care how you
No.
die.
Yes.
You are just saying something. And you are saying it authoritatively.
No.
You marry somebody that is sick,
Yes.
that you use that money to treat,
Yes.
and you left her. You have problem even if
money.
you are going.
In
Hold
money.
on.
Which
Hold
money?
on. Excuse me. Well, continue. End your statement first.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, after all those finished, I moved there with my junior brother. Said my second wife have born. It's okay. I am saying, in Papa say, man, Ngozi, come now. In don't marry. And Ngozi don't suffer for me. And now I go marry. I tell her, say, we suffer. You suffer for me. Say, don't marry. Now, after that, thing told us, okay, I can explain everything. Papa, your wife knows everything before I go this marriage, and my wife knows. But they are dragging it. That is why I said no.
Would they have accepted it before?
Why-
What nonsense are you talking about?
They told me no, that I should wait. I said, I
Hold
should
on.
wait.
When you went to marry, hold on, we're going there. Thank God your lawyer is here.
Yes.
When you went to marry this woman, was she sick?
No.
Okay, hold on. Which hospital did that child die? What is the name of the hospital?
Cotonou.
What is the name? Cotonou is not hospital. What is the name of the hospital that you said the
I
child died?
think General Hospital for this. Can you remember? Lalawi.
You say
Lala
Lala Win. Win.
Lalawi.
And you know, if a child died in the hospital, before you take the child to go and bury, they must give you a paper. Which paper the doctor give to you that the child died before you went and buried the child?
All the documents, everything is my wife for the documents. As you
Which
come back.
document? Did you see? You can read that. Did you see
Anything,
any document
anything,
of a
paper,
dead child in
anything,
that
doctor,
place?
anything. I paid money and
No.
everything.
As at the time, you should know what you said. She did not even know when you said the child died. You only break news for her after 3 weeks that the child died.
No.
So as at the time you said the child died, she has not recovered. So there's no way she will be with documents. You said the child died which year?
2009.
You said what?
29.
2009. Which month?
I don't forget the months.
Which
I
month
can't
did you
remember.
say the child died?
2008 April.
29, 29.
2008 April.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So when once I moved, I spent everything for that. So, okay, no problem. Now I called my brother, say my second wife have born. Call in junior brother. Then come, you saw no come, my junior brother come and carry the baby to church. After they carry her to church, it's okay. I called mama, call your father. It's okay, no problem. God will bless me. As I went there, call your father carry me hands. Say my pikin shall wait for me. Go. I said, okay, no problem, but thank you. Now I leave for the place. As I reach out, nine come, say want to come. Go to me. I said, okay, my wife, no problem. But I don't want any problem. We are not going to carry you, put another place. You know, so don't tell you that I'm married. No problem. As in land for Cotonou, I carry the baby, give her. I carry the baby, give her. Say, this is my wife. It's okay, no problem. They're cooking for the same pots. We are eating for the same plates. The clothes that is wearing and my wife, I'm not the one using my hands and give the money to go and bought. Is the one take the thing where they sell and take the hand, go to the market and buy something since we are married. I never take my hand and go to the market and buy something. Say, madam, take this money and go and buy something. When once he said, the one that they say, me say, yes, I buy this one. How much did you sell? I buy this cloth, buy this one, buy shoe. One day I come down, I marry my this one come. I go and look, everything is going down. What is happening like this? Now I look, the whole room, everywhere full. Shoe. This one, everywhere full. Shoe. Clothes. What is going on? I don't know what is going on in this place. Now, okay, you know what we are going to do? Now everybody has to have records. For any goods that they from shop, they have to do accounts. Any man stay, put man without do accounts. That is that. I don't know what's going to call the man. So that is why I start to record everything down for them. If you sell, he must sell. But if you want to spend money, eat. Buy what you want to buy and write it down for me. Don't take my money and throw it anyhow. That's what I give them.
How did she leave Cotonou?
Eh?
How she carry leave Cotonou from Nigeria?
Okay, thank you. So at the time that my second wife gets operation in December 2018. So now engineer brother called me say mother died. I said, that I myself are there for hospital now. My second wife now. So Neka has operation and they name me. I don't know what to do. Make them hold on. Let my wife recover. That only me the hospital. Let my wife recover. If you recover, now I will come. The baby is not alive. So wait. Let me finish.
The baby of the second one
Yes.
is not alive.
He's not alive. Because he don't born first, second, third. Go to the fourth one. I know the entire self. I went to Seme before he moved to the hospital. Now, before doctor reached, the child comes. Yes, that's why the operation.
You not bury the child.
And I'm buried the child.
Where do you not bury the
I
child?
buried the child for church at Port Novo.
The same
I'm
church.
the one. I'm the no another church. For Port
Another
Novo.
church.
Yes, for Port Novo.
Okay, so na church when I worship there, na children then they bury there.
If you go there, they give the ground where they bury person. That be the ground, they can come in. That be the ground, they can go there and pay the woman and go there and bury the child. It's not saying that the main church local, that be the ground where they have there.
Okay, go ahead.
So when one day land, I said, okay, you can't reach at that 2 weeks to get in. I said, okay, my wife, please, we are going to village. So now I carry my wife, we reach Benin. Can't see arm robber between this thing. God is good for me for back. Is it by 2:30? I can't see arm robbers. I said, my wife, this is arm robber. And then now I don't know what to drive now. I don't near them, see God. But I will park this motor and wait. But I can't turn the motor again. It's okay, no problem. I live there. The motor they on with the lights. So after them, I will hold yourself well, I'm going. But God will help us. Now after I drive the motor, carry the motor, you can drive. As I won't go meet them and they escape. After the arm robber escaped, my wife came and said, wow, I tried. I said, I got.
All this one has story.
So
You
that
think I have
story,
time
that story.
to listening to you. You are, or how your wife tell you try or you no try. Tell me how she live. That's what I'm asking. So stop. People should stop wasting my precious MB and time here.
Okay. When one that we removed there and the scene was seeing his mother at a mortuary after Siam, I spent that place 2 weeks for them. Place their family there. We do everything. We buy this one. I do them for them. Do everything finish. Now later I want to go now. His sister can't come out. Say what of sister leg? I say you this woman. Now you this one with the here on the put mouth. This one no put mouth, so you no put mouth. The other head has no put mouth. Now you can't come out. It's not for your sister. I said okay, no problem. Made them give me so time. After they give me the time, now they give the general to come and pick the so we sit down together and discuss which hospital the guys want to go.
So eventually what now happened?
What happened? Now, one day I just saw Chikuma for Cotonou. Ask Chikuma, we think carry we say yes, that's this thing that want to carry sister go to the hospital. So the hospital, okay. Can you give me 1 week? Because they don't choose my bush. I don't have anything to do. I don't have one hair to choose my bush. Give me 1 week, let me arrange myself. He said, no, people that are there for London are this and this, they have the sites. They don't decide. That's okay.
Go ahead.
They said they don't decide to carry my wife. I said, Chukuma, my own wife said they don't decide to carry and go where? He said they want to carry and go Abuja. There is one doctor, one who will go there for that Abuja. They want to carry and go there. They don't do everything, do paper finish. So may I not waste them time. I said, Chukuma, wow, you get as if you can't carry my wife go out. Wait, stay, make day break, make it think well. Whether we feed to it, as like if whether you give me that 1 week. Now they can't sleep for my house. Till day break. As day break, I can't prepare tea for them finish after they eat finish. I asked them, what do you think? He said, no, they must carry my wife go. I said, my wife go, because where
carry and go where?
He said they want to carry and go to hospital.
Is it not hospital?
Yes. I said,
okay, you want her to stay there and die?
To die, to give me 1 week. Can I go that place now? I don't know the kind of hospital they want to carry my wife go. Am I the one that's going to carry back my wife? Since why I start to work out for that my wife, since nobody helped me. Why they will come carry my wife like that? Go. Is it today the thing starts?
Okay.
It's not to know something. I have suffered, finished. Nothing in my body again. So I want to make her die because of this my wife.
As you know, why died because of the wife, and they want to take her to where what is the issue? Why
I stayed and said no, because myself I will go there and see where my wife is going, so that I will see the doctor by myself. I know what the doctor that can change. Me, I will not say yes, that I can do it. Me and doctor will write everything down. Are you sure?
Are you a doctor?
Do this thing? I'm not a doctor because I don't go through this body since over how many years. I know the thing I passed for this one. You can't come and grab it like that. Say you're going to go and treat. Because
are you behind what is going through?
No. Wait, I'm coming. So we want the thing land now. Then drag it. After they drag, okay, I said, okay, no problem. I call village, the engineer brother. See waiting Chukuma come.
Because the one you have been going is spiritual, it's not physical. Is it not spiritual you have been going?
We are going spiritual. We are going to church.
This one they want to take her to, is it not physical? They tell you. They said it's a native doctor that want to treat
I tell them to give me 1 week, they no agree.
So after 1 week, what now happened?
They no agree. That is they carry her. The following day, they carry my wife go. That's they forget about money. They get money. They will treat my wife. I said, okay, no problem. Make sure that he treat my wife to okay before my wife come back. That is what is happening. What's it again? So later, they carry my SIM card for my business. Go. I send the engineer brother to go there to that hospital.
Concentrate here.
Okay.
Concentrate here.
I sent engineer brother Sunday to go and collect my SIM cards where I use to do business. All my customer is there. Now engineer brother moved. He tell me, say no, they no carry him to hospital. In there for us where they do Sabbath in the church. I said, huh? Now church Chukuma they carry him go instead of Abuja where they talk for hospital. So they say, that's so you see him. Okay, give my SIM card. So the engineer brother come and say, no, he refused to give me the SIM card. Give him phone. He said, make I get out. I'm calling for SIM card. Okay. leave. Because I say if you give me the SIM card, send it to God is good. I will receive it for post so that I will get my customers. Now they refuse to give me my SIM card. So
SIM card that you're using for business.
business, yes. And all my customers is there. No problem. I don't hold anything. Only Nigeria go that I go. I hold all the customer SIM cards, all the names. So that is how the thing used to happen. No call. You know, I call her and basically switch my phone. But if he hear my voice, he goes, okay, no problem.
Your wife?
Yes. I said, okay, no problem. That is how the thing used to be. I just leave. I no call them again. That is how the thing be. Now, later they come give me Chukuma come. They don't stay almost 6 months for them village. They come bring paper, 3 million.
Peter Dominic, mind yourself before I block you now. Don't take that nonsense from what you are posting. If you post that thing again, I'll block you. That's what I've given you last warning. Go ahead.
Okay. So, how they bring the 3 million, this one people come. Say, doctor, say, this is the charge they gave me, that I should pay 3 million. And you start the work. 3 million for waiting. Come at the time that I told you that you should wait. Give me 1 week before I carry my wife. Go. So that me, I will follow you go. We and see the doctor. He said, no, I'm ready, prepared, that I should not bother myself. That now I've decided to carry my wife. That's okay. Go and treat my wife. Even though that 10 million or 100 million, go and treat my wife. If my wife will do okay, I will contact my family. Thank you. I'm not taking my wife. Over good. How many years they come out my house? My carry up off my house in the year 2018. This is 2 years after.
Throughout the time she came to Cotonou, she was staying there. Were you having communication with her as husband and wife?
Yes.
Were you having sex with her?
Yes.
For the 2 years she stayed there?
Yes.
You were having sex with her?
Yes.
Madam, how did you say you were not having sex? No, when you went to Cotonou that you met that woman, you said that it did not introduce.
No. Even there's a woman that told me something one day. The woman was an Igbo woman that told me. She said that my husband said that the second wife said that even that she has sex with him, that she herself would give to do for him. I said, what? I said, no problem. I said, I don't have any time. He said, why should that woman, this lady come and hide me in my own hand? I said, leave it from God. God will judge it on the state. What is in that slave? By telling this woman, he said to the woman that, what's that? How about Ngozi? You went and leave your wife and marry second wife. It's not fair. Go according to the law or the word of God in the Bible, as Abraham did his wife. First wife is first wife, but that should think on him to happen. He said no, that by the way, our second wife said that yes, she's still with me, that she's going to leave him and went back to the village. I just wipe away. I said,
okay. Mr. Monday, Ali. Okay. I thank God your lawyer is in this house, and the lawyer knows what it takes for you to marry somebody for 10 years, what the law says about that. She will, on her own, use her law terms to quote for you. 1. Number 2, you did not divorce this woman, neither did you collect your dowry from her, and you now went ahead to marry another woman. Then you begin to demoralize her emotionally. She came to the same house, which is a matrimonial home, and somebody that is married to you. You are not having sex with her. You kept her then until the brother came to take her for treatment. And since they took her for treatment, you were not in any way there for her, on her the leg. Because if you want to really read meanings to what you're saying, how can somebody stay with you? Something happened to you. The next thing you say that thing happened to her the next day, and they say you, what is that thing that you rob her? If you really want to think of the whole thing, the genesis of the whole thing now, we will need to ask you so many questions. You said you lying down. Something happened to you. You say, oh, my wife, my leg. Then you now have a particular thing that you rub on yourself, which nobody knows. Then the next day, the same thing you claim that happened to you now hit on her. You now went and took that thing and rubbed her from the beginning to the end, which nothing happened. And why did your mother... Hold on, sir. Hold on. Please, do not mention oil. Blow that. Don't even dare interrupt me again. Don't interrupt me. That is what I'm telling you. We're talking, I did not interrupt. Don't even try interrupt me anymore. You mentioned leave, you mentioned this. Did you tell me it's
I
oil?
make sure, madam. I make sure. I don't make sure leave, madam. It's oil.
Are you shouting at me?
I'm not shouting, but I will talk what I can't see. The thing I talk now, it can't. No, I see their life today.
Excuse me.
I talk oil.
Excuse
I'm
me.
oil. What they call Ojuku.
Please excuse me, madam. Go outside, please.
Apple Ojuku, oil.
Calm down. That's what you said.
What is apple ojuku?
Tell her what
Oil.
you said. Use apple.
What is
It's palm
apple
oil.
oil?
It's palm oil. It's palm oil, madam.
Palm oil that they are using to
Now
cook
you
food
Yes.
in your kitchen.
Yes.
You went to the kitchen to go and rub the oil.
I went to in there for parlor like this now. I bring the thing and rub for all the body. That thing, even in a poison, anything with this, anything. So that thing will release.
Hold on.
That is
Another
what
thing.
my own body.
Are you aware that your mother asked her, your mother passed through her in between her toilets? Did she tell you yes or no?
Yeah, there is one day
Yes.
that thing speak that thing to me. I go and ask my mother. My mother told me, because me, nothing will make me or come. If I talk today, tomorrow I will come and come. No, I will never talk like my life. I will take it direct. I say, come meet me. I say, you go reach how many years to come tell me that my husband. I remember the time we did for my mother come rub am. One day after rub and finish, he come cross am leg. That's how they cross you. You see, after rub and finish, he come cross am. After cross, I say, okay, as I come back to Onitsha, why you no come tell me that day? Now you don't reach over how many years now, you don't remember when they tell me this time. Why? Supposed to tell me, and I will call my mother, ask her, Mama, why you cross my wife? What is happened? Now my mother will come and explain for me. I said, no, my wife, you are wrong for that.
Did you ask your mother?
After that, I call my mother. I call my mother. Say, my mother, did you cross my wife? He said, cross. Send there for engineer brother for it, mama. And then I drop her. Who they take care of her? My mother. So after they give her the medicine, they give her, maybe take the rubber. After the rubber finish, nothing again we do. Just say, make it straight the leg here. See, nothing like crossing. No what's called crossing. See, no crosser. That's what my mother thought. I don't know. Say crossing. As him put the leg, say make him put the leg well, so that him will know where the problem from. The community massage and well. Now massage is do am. So now my mother on here for my mother say come pull leg like this. He come taking hand, taking leg, cross and like this. Come press am, match and well. So nothing again. I don't know for crossing or enter inside though. Me I don't know again for crossing again outside here. I ask my mother. I say I don't know for crossing. Now massage they give a medicine making do I'm going to take but nobody take care of. Again, the mother knows them, my mother did. All these things with the waka to a people, anywhere we go, my mother is following us. Now last way mother come follow us when they waka. You don't know anywhere they carry and go see her hands as my mother came finish.
So back to her health. What do you need to say about her health? You heard already that they've done operation and they need to do another operation.
Nobody told me they done operation. I can't hear it.
At least you've heard.
I know hear any. I know doctor that called me that they want to do my wife operation. Because he can't do my wife operation without my doctor.
You say what?
He can't do my wife operation.
You advised this man before you came in.
No. It's not like that.
No.
It's not like that now.
No. If he tries to be rude to me here, I will show you what you never imagined in your life.
All right.
Are you hearing me? Don't even try it. I will not tolerate you 1-0.
Right.
If you are rude to me here,
Right.
I'll first of all walk your lawyer out of my office before I begin to deal with you.
Right.
I respect her to enter my office. This is not court.
Yes.
All right.
If I want to permit her, we'll meet in court after I finish with you. Don't be rude to me again. I've given you the last warning and don't try it again.
We are
Sorry,
so
mother.
please calm down.
I'm sorry, mother.
Talk
I'm sorry.
gently. You
Mother,
are
I'm
the
sorry.
right place,
I'm
like
sorry.
I told you.
I'm sorry, mother.
You know, I told that same thing.
Mother, I'm
you are
sorry.
the right place.
I'm sorry,
calm
mother.
down.
If you know from Kotono,
Here
he
is
called
for
me.
justice.
I'm the one that
I'm not here to
called
protest or
me.
defend
He
or
called
to
me.
lie against anybody.
He
Go
called
and
me.
watch
I
me
give
very
you
well.
honesty.
I'm not that kind of
Did I
person.
fail?
No.
He called me. I give you honesty. Did I fail? Are we from Kotono?
What you
I
need
don't
to
fail.
hear here is to hear from both of you and look into the matter and settle it peacefully.
Thank you, mother.
So that irony of shouting and think you want to, don't even do that again.
I'm sorry, mother. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
If they call you, he first of all told me that the family said they want to take the woman somewhere. Number one, I first of all said, from my statement, I asked her, when I was questioning her, I told her, who has been taking you all over? He said you were the one. Who was spending money all over? She said you were the one. Meaning, from the beginning, you did not abandon her. Then secondly, when the family came to pick her that they want their sister, they want to take care of the sister, good and fine. Nobody can come into somebody's married house for what reason and come to pick the wife like that without the consent of her husband, which I believe they came to tell you. But you said they should give you 1 week, and they did not give you. They take the woman away. Thereafter, you heard that they were not in the hospital. They took her to another Sabbath church where she was staying. And for that reason, you refused to communicate with her because they did not give you room. Was that not what you said?
Thank you, mother.
Good. That is why I asked you. In the aspect of that, did you refuse to talk to her because what they came to take the wife without giving you 1 week, and also took her to a church instead of hospital they told you? Is that the reason why you did not communicate with her again?
Thank you, mother. I can't lie for you. That is the reason.
That is the reason.
Yes, sir.
You are fat. Were you the one that went to the house?
Yes.
Why did you went to take the wife and he told you, was your sister fainting when you went there?
When that was the year 2018.
No, I don't want to know about the year. You speak
I
up.
came to the
Was your
house.
sister fainting when you went there?
I was there. I called my in-law. Let him remember what we discussed in the village. Put our family, my father. Said that they should give him. That was January. So said that we question for him for March, so that he can able to organize himself.
That is your in-law.
Yes.
So why did you take your
I go there and I called him, even if I go to his house. Food. Now, it's okay. I should not him back again. I called him. I said, okay, I'm going to discuss. Telling me what happened to him. I said, I don't even know. Why do you hide this from me? And I'm telling him, see, the appointment that we have, but myself,
The appointment with who?
we have both two of them.
Where did you take your sister to?
I took him to Lagos down here. Oh, now pick up the east.
When you told the husband that you want to come and take your
Yes.
sister, did he agree?
Yes, he's the
That
one
you
that
should
agreed. Even
get
give us
you-
money for transport.
He gave you money for transport.
Yes.
After he told you that he should give you 1 week, and you said no, that you people are leaving.
After that 1 week, I don't even appear in Cotonou. I even give him that chance. When I called him on phone, how can we do this now? It's okay, I should give him more time.
Okay, did another thing increase in your sister's body apart from what was disturbing her and he was taking him all over?
Yes,
Another thing?
other things. Because of the when I call him that want to take him.
Okay,
I
hold
take her
on.
to-
When you took your sister from there, where did you take her to? Precisely, where do you take her to?
I take her, we come down to my house first before we leave because we cannot make it that very day.
No, where did you take her to for the treatment? That's what I asked. Hospital or church?
We first of all go to hospital.
Which
Because
hospital?
This Ajani, they are listening.
Eh?
The envelope, the everything of the doctor is here.
Where? In Lagos here?
Yes,
But you told the husband you people are going to Abuja.
it's not even Abuja.
Where did you say you were
I
going?
tell him that we are going to Lagos so that we find out the doctor, the hospital will take her to. If he can come down with us to know where we are going to.
But he
Say that
told
no-
you that the second wife is in the hospital, that she did
That
operation.
was that first week. He told me.
Did they discharge the wife before you
They
people
decided
left?
why they are told.
And
Yes, the wife was at home when I came the second.
the one that did the operation?
Yes,
Okay, you told the man that you were bringing your sister to Lagos,
yes,
to the hospital,
yes.
and he agreed with
Yes,
you.
I agree. even count money and give to us.
So when you went to the hospital, did they do scan?
Yes, everything is here.
You send it to him?
I even come with him for some months. After everything, both the scan, they've given us an appointment to be coming. All those things that for preparation of to find out what is exactly the problem. Everything is here.
So what did they tell you is the problem?
The problem, they told us that one leg is longer than one. And the other one, like the right one, the bone side have cracked too much. So you need to operation. And the other side, left bone, that one I have. If them finish side, then for one, leg fix. Everything we do about the hospital, everything is here.
Okay, when they X-ray and they want to do the operation, do you also tell the husband?
I even come with all those documents, everything. I said, look, this is what they give to us. Look at it, both the X-ray, everything. He said, no, I'll even bring it out. Let him see.
And he told you it's 3 million.
I'll see, but we have to put it back. That everything that we are his brother, that's my sister, we are his brother that have agreed that we are going to treat her. Down high in himself, you know how I said, this is not what we come for. We have already explained everything better, peacefully. Now when I come now, you have started changing another thing. I don't understand. So now I've already done it. I think let's go for treatment, for medical treatment. It's not moving around.
So what was the bill? Because for your sister to say they did operation for 7 million,
Yes.
which hospital that did they do that kind of operation for 7 million, and how did people get such money?
Everything now.
How long did she stay in the hospital?
Yes. After the people that have been taking care of her, because I myself, when I did in Lagos here, then from now to now, transfer to East. Then
They did operation in Lagos.
they said the X-ray and some treatment they have been giving to
Then
her.
they now took her to Enugu to go and do operation.
Yes.
Which hospital in Enugu?
She messed with me, know the hospital.
Orthopedic. But they have orthopedic in Lagos here.
When we came for the trip, we are going to talk about the back.
Let's speak up. They see everybody, they
Said
talk
at-
since no
at
stress.
March, no problem. I got the match, we carry on the like
Eh?
He said March 2018, we carry on the process. That it's not money is matter. That's above that amount.
Who?
He himself, my husband
No,
said,
I asked you a question.
So,
You are
we went
digressing
for-
from what I asked. The question, there is orthopedic hospital in Lagos.
in the Lagos.
Okay, you went to Enugu to do for treatment. Then they now did the operation in orthopedic hospital there. And you now pay 7 million.
No, after the checkup at the Lekki phase 1, Bandit Life Hospital, they take care of the treatment, both AC, the cost of money, everything we did, and the medicine they give to their expenses there was too much. I paid some money. So later, my younger one aside, said, let me go to Enugu, where somebody directed them that place can be more and lesser. So the people went for that place, almost 700,000, treatment and AC, everything is here. So we went down to Enugu. Person that used to help me.
Don't talk too much story. Go straight to the
which
point,
Enugu
please.
side, I started on that treatment again by taking everything so that gradually they know what is the problem. Say it's hip orthoplasty they will do for me. That's hip. Then they change that hip for me. This left one was so serious. The right one was more better. Say that I should take the treatment. When I have the money down, I should go for the operation. I started that place at 218 November. So due to my mother burial, they will shift it to 219. So that 219, I went there every week. I used to go for the check-up till my wife said we should carry on the operation. They borrow money from outside country and send them that to them. They did the operation on January 16. I was able.
Madam, I say I asked you a question. The operation they did in Enugu, was that where you paid 7 million?
No, the expense we did for Lekki, phase 1, Bandit Hospital, together with the total amount was that 7 million.
So how much did you pay for the operation?
The operation is 2 points. Then the treatment and drugs, because there are drugs, some drugs they bought outside.
You have receipt for everything.
It's here.
That is 7 million.
The treatment, the operation is 1.5. Then they do
You said 2 point something.
1.5 after the operation. Then the other drugs and 2.
If the operation is 1.5, which drug did you buy for 6.5 million?
No, treatment
For
and
5.5.
feeding. Both feeding and that is basically used to help me in the hospital.
You are paying the person.
I paid the person.
You know, this office I keep telling you people, no, any of you, no matter your age, if you have been watching my case, I don't care how anybody feel. who want to say I'm rude, I want to be more rude, provided I'm truthful. Who said I will over gentle, I want to be over gentle. How you tag me, provided I am strict and straight in my words. That is what I stand for. I'm not afraid of anybody, but only God that keep us alive. If you appear in this office, access, that name stands for justice, and we stand for justice in this office. Me, as my must say the truth and not. If you do you understand what I'm saying? There's none of us that is living. We are living, and we're in Nigeria. And you're not doing hip operation, drugs you take, and who was taking care of you. If we want to calculate, because even if anybody issue you a receipt that is not defendable, we will still. So to avoid complicating and bringing more people into this matter, we must face the truth so as to find a better avenue of resolving the case amicably. If this man abandon you, that's why I say thank God you came with lawyer. We always allow people to come with lawyer, except the one that want to misbehave. Then I'll tell the person we'll meet you in court. Don't come and court me here in this place. I told her you came with a lawyer. Your lawyer know what the law says about marriage. And if you're asking out, or you're asking the person to leave, or the person is leaving, what is the person's entitlement? I believe she's an adult, she's not a baby, so she's not a baby lawyer, she knows what it is. One, are we talking about that yet? No. You people are still married? Yes. And the man say, go out of my life, I don't want to marry again. Is that question we need to ask? One. Then secondly, the issue about that, if we want to talk about operation and you need assistance at your husband, as far as you people are not separated, yes, the bonding is still there. The relationship stands still. If he has spent 200,000, 100,000, 20,000, who spent little money, who spent bulk money may not know the person that has been spending little money has spent more than what he or she has given in bulk. But little expenses carried much money than people that bring in, this is 1 million. But the person that is picking this on daily basis must have spent over 4 million. So if you have issue, your challenge, which any normal human being should feel for you. And as somebody that have seen you, admire you, like you, went to your village, paid your dowry, as even as now, even if we want to talk about it, at least from the beginning, there was affection. There was true feelings. And both of you were still sleeping inside market according to you. So if both of you have once slept in the market premises in Cotonou for months before God started blessing you people, meaning you did not just start today. And we all know eagerness of any man that is looking up to want to have a child. But when there is true love, you will still exercise patience. 1 year is 2, 3 years is too little for anybody to begin to challenge. If somebody did not have a child 2, 3 years, that is the reason why you jump out of your marriage, started having children or marrying here and there. Depends on the feelings the person have for you. Depends on the patience the man can have or a woman can have. It's both sides. Problem can come from a man and he will think he's a woman. And as a woman, if you are not patient enough, you end up maybe going into infidelity and be sleeping with another man to take him because you don't have patience. When a man also is not patient enough to understand and keep calm with you, that is why he just say, you married 1 year, I'm consigned, and why you never born or why you did not born. While some people stay 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, they will say, after 15 years, God bless us with children. It depends on understanding, depends on patience, on how the person, the feelings the person have for you, and the patience the person has, and how the person believes that God gives. The couple you were having issue, you will later have the child after 1 year or your second year. Then the child now died. After the child died, complications set in. You now start having this problem. And the problem is this: you people go take the spiritual so much that you abandon the physical where you are supposed to address the issue. If you are now, the operation, the one you did operation, you are okay now, right? On that leg.
Yes.
Okay. The money Mr. Monday have been spending from one village, you people pass through here, you pass inside bush, you pass under rain, somebody climb roof, another person climb tree, that both of you were going it up from one village to another, looking for spirit that does not exist. You spend all the money that you're supposed to use for business in giving to one herbalist and hide inside hole, speaking from inside one place, lying to you that is prophesying.
Back of the rock.
And you climb rock. Somebody say, come and enter river for 1 month. From there, you now stay in Sabbath for 5 months. At the end of the day, my dear sister, ma, was there any solution? No. Until you went for operation. Well, how come that the spirit did not stop the operation not to work again? When you were supposed to run normal physical test first and know what is the issue and what needed to be done, none of you think about that. You were pursuing heaven and earth. After spending money, the period you were supposed to be with your husband, that you need to consider, okay, my wife do this and that, did the operation, come back. You maybe in that period, God will help you, you will take in. You use that to stay in Sabbath church. Which man will stay 5 months, 3 months, 7 months, 8 months without wife? Even if the person is Reverend Father. And nobody will tempt him. You stay in church. The gap become there. The man was not seeing you again. You were not seeing him again. And no communication again. Because one Sabbath asks you to stay there for 5 months to cure you spiritually. No cure, no solution. They brought money, you rejected money, they brought. That was when you should have get up, go and meet your husband. If the pain is there, if you cry in the night, that will disturb him, and he will look for a way how you people will find it. Maybe somebody somewhere would have advised both of you, why not go to hospital and check hospital first, instead of looking for all these herbalists and the motherless, babalist people are looking for. So the mistake is from both of you. Both you that went and stay in what is it called? Your church for 5-8 months. From there, you went to your mother's house as a married woman, and you now left your home, left your husband in Cotonou to come and stay in Nigeria and be staying in what is it called, church for 8 months before you go back to that place. 1 year plus. You don't reach person to born grandchildren. Then interference of family. Even if you are the number 0 of your family, when somebody is married, you must respect who married that person. You are the first daughter. Yes, there is a challenge in the marriage, but did the man abandon you? No. So the period that this man went to take, if you have stayed with him, or as he's leaving, you did not stay in the church for 5 months, you went ahead with him to Cotonou, all these things wouldn't have happened. The gap, you give him that gap. That lapses, that vacuum, you created it. And that is where the problem comes in. And there is no way he will see you. He did not divorce you. After he went and married somebody and keep in his house, he still yet not divorced you. You are still married to him. If there is any challenge, you know your husband's house. Even when he married, he did not even change from the house. If it's some people, as they marry, that's why you are not living in Cotonou. He can change. He might decide to rent another shop and change the environment. Who stays in Cotonou can equally stay in Togo. He can stay in Ghana. As he married, he will change his business places, change his whatever, to avoid your problem, to avoid unnecessary expenses, to avoid anybody coming to him. But he still stays in that place. You now say you did not call him. You wake up from village all the way to Cotonou. You did not call the man. No. You said he's not aware that you are coming. You just go and you carry your Cotonou number that you have not used for more than how many months or 1 year plus or 2 years. They did not block it. You just land there, buy a recharge card from your Cotonou recharge card from your village, get to the house, you now call it. The woman did not ask him, who are you, even if you know you, according to you. The woman did not know you did not know the woman. You just went there, they opened door, you now sat down and called the man, you are in the house. And you stayed there. The man did not touch you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You stayed there 2 years. Your husband did not touch you. No alert. You not sharp. You did not quarrel. You are looking at the woman. The woman is looking at you. Nobody is asking anybody because na flower when I carry this decorate the room. So if you have challenge, thank God for wherever money comes from to treat you. At least your family are still seeing you that you are alive, which there is always hope for the living. And you went there, you were selling goods, you have your own shop there. As the wife, his own first wife, who know how you people struggle, how you sleep under rain, how you sleep under sun, how you sleep inside market, which he has confirmed that you people were sleeping in the shop, including your own brothers, before you lost your child. And God so kind. Why did you not leave them? After the burial of your mother, did they marry you again in that village? Did anybody again marry you inside your father's family? Say, as you marry you, another husband also marry you in that house, that after you stay in this man, after you stay some time with this man, you must come to the village again and stay with the other husband. When a woman is married, there must be a gap between you and even the house where you come from for some period of time. So this way you are parading both your village home, you go to the village, you spend even more time in your village than your matrimonial home. As you go back to Cotonou, you say that there's hospital in Cotonou. If na spirit na they look for, spirit dey that Cotonou. Cotonou, Ghana, everywhere there. They are all Africa. Every African country get jazz. If na charm na one look for, e dey there. If you are looking for hospital, their hospital is even 1,000,000% better than Nigerian hospitals. You left your business, you abandoned the business, you abandoned the shop where you are. You now go back again to your village as if they are remoting you. Your brothers carry you there, did the operation without his consent. Now they want him to pay. Listen, this is how it's being done. If you're, no matter what, when you were not, your condition was not critical. That's why I ask you, where did you fainted? Did they come to that place, they saw you lifeless? There is a condition somebody will be, they say, no, we cannot, I can't watch my sister die. Yes, understand you were feeling pain. But it's something that the family need to agree. I'm taking your wife to so place. Please, whatever you people spend, I will take the responsibility. Now that I don't have cash with me, please, instead of keeping her with that condition, go on with the treatment. But I will try my best to make sure I pay you people because it's my wife. 1, go to the hospital. This is the bill. No, that bill is too much. Even if you are the one paying for me now, that bill is too much. For a lesser place, because we all know that in some hospital, I've been to place mother and child. I must mention you in my page because it's my experience. I had a little pain on my breast and I went to mother and child. Before I know, doctor have take needle, how many inch needle into my breast. I screamed. Before I know, they have run how many tests of whatever. The next thing, the man asked me to come for what is it called? I should come for operation. Operation, okay. Is this thing that I just scratched my breast? I went to told my husband said, don't ever, I don't want to find your leg in that hospital again. And he gave me something, just mix up leaf or whatever, give me, apply on the breast. I did that. The next morning, everything dry, here. I just look, I spent mother and child hospital. And the man was calling me to come for operation. So if I'd gone for operation, what would have, I wouldn't have even known what to become the fate of what the man will operate on my breast. And my husband said, just little something like this, a scratch. Doctor is asking you to come for operation. That I've spent 60-something thousand for running tests just one day. You say this one, you see this, you see infection, this and that. It's okay, leave it. I'll treat the infection myself. And just one night, a night break the second day, I could not find that thing again. I was applying. That was her. Till eternity. So you can go to hospital where they have gone to rent apartment in a very big place where all the expenses is on the building, whereas somebody is in one village, but they can still do the same thing. Who rented apartment in Allen Avenue and who rent apartment in Jodubega or Alaba, Ajangbadi can never be the same. They will charge you higher here based on how much they pay for rent here. While they will charge you less there based on what they are paying there. And you will still get the same results. So if there is understanding, this marriage has not ended yet, which I understand. Have you divorced her? Do you still want her as your wife?
What I would say is
Yes. Yes.
I have suffered with my wife, and they take me, the family take me, they don't regard me as anything, and they're not feeling anything that I do from my wife. Yes. And my wife don't know my family. If you know my family, anything that I do for my wife, you have to go and report for my family. That's how you okay. They were supposed to go and report for my family. Say, see.
Okay, leave that one.
I don't understand.
Hold on. Monday. We are all adults. We are matured here. Don't bring sentiment to it. Okay? The same way you've suffered for her is your wife, right? It's your wife. Just feel that this person is you. That if you were the one that is in her condition, we share. That is what you should consider. You understand? What you can, we human beings were different. We can never be the same in this life. What your family can do may not be what another person can do. Some people are appreciative. If you want to judge based on what the family do to you or what your family do to her, we will not think well. We will not end this matter. You get me? So if her on her own did not do you anything, let it start from here and there. Don't want it. Then I will read a way that possibly there is something you have in mind against her. But outside that, I just want yes or no. Don't consider, if that is what you want to put into consideration, leave that one first. Okay? On your own, did you hate this woman as a wife? Is there anything she did to you apart from this one that we are here now? Is there anything she did to you that makes you to say, okay, I don't want to marry her? You can speak up small.
Everything that if I say that, see what you're going through, they do something for me.
Okay. That one is marital affair, which you will settle. We will go in and do anything that you are going to complain about her character. We'll know what to do about that. That one is a different section. If it's strong stubbornness that she's showing to you that is bringing problem, that one is a different thing. We'll know what to do about it. If that is the only issue, you did not hate her, not that you want to throw her out of the marriage, you are still married to her, then we'll talk about the modality. This is not a case. Whether landlord or husband and wife or beating or the abandoned child or anybody that have ever come here or land or anything will tell you they prefer this office to court. Even as your lawyer is sitting down here, she will prefer to even resolve matter than her going to court every day. If she have work she is doing, she'll know what the kind of work that she will prefer to be going to court for, and the kind of work that you call her, she'll say, okay, please, let's go and resolve peacefully. Because even she You don't go to court just like that. You must study to go to court. And if you are engaging her with marriage, this person say that one say why she have where she have already percentage of how many millions she's supposed to collect and study less and go and defend in court and still have her millions into her account. I think she will tell you go and resolve this very matter.
You ask me a question.
Yes.
See, I can't hide anything because
Yes.
if I hide anything now, God will punish me.
Yes.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
You are tired.
Yes.
Are you ready to compensate her?
As how mother.
I can't hear you. Still
As
compensate.
how mother.
Okay. That is what I say. Maybe I may not want to break your barrister's face on my camera because she did not sign the consent. I believe you need to put him through in that area. When you are married to a woman for 10 years and you are leaving the marriage, you have to compensate the person. She is the one, she's not the one that says she doesn't want it. But you have to give us a cogent reason why you don't want the marriage. One, the issues you have asked you, but the area you are going, what you really want to tell us is not a serious reason to leave marriage. After all, you were the one that first break the marriage vow and going to remarry while you are still married to her. And after which the marriage has still been on till this moment. And secondly, she is ill. And the sickness started from your house. We will not hold you responsible. Any woman being can face it, whether in your house or on the road or anywhere. But you must consider the feeling of a human being. If this person is 30 or 25 years or 30 or and with all her situation, child died, do you know this woman can allege you that you kill her child? Am I right, ma'am?
You are right.
Do you know she can allege you that you kill her child? And you use her child for your money ritual. And after all this, her problem started. And she have not recovered. You went and married another one. And keep in the house while she is still sick. We don't want to go into law. We want to remain in. Because even if somebody reported you here, even if you are the one that reports your wife here, they still stand for peace and better resolution. Just like from what I said from the beginning. Go into law, that is a different thing. But as it is, we will not bring law in while we are looking for avenue to resolve. This person is your wife. Consider what she has passed through. So there is nothing that is impossible. That I cannot say she cannot remarry again or she will remarry. But haven't you devalued her for how many years? When you went for another wife, you went there to take your dowry and excuse her a free life. Within the period and you are still married, enjoying your life, having your own children, it's enough for her to find somebody to settle down with as a single woman. Then after all said and done, you now look at her and say, you don't marry again, you don't tire. No, they're not, they talk like that, sir. I will talk to you like my own elder. Don't do things like that. You must have conscience. As a father that still have children already, you must have conscience. As a man that still hope in God, that is God that will have your life. As a human being that should consider that this person is a human being. What if this person is my sister? Human being, we must first consider ourselves, fix ourselves in the shoe of another person before we run into conclusion to conclude. And her reports, even however, you know, we women, some of us have fish brain. That if you want to approach something, you may not really, maybe your family will be pushing you, say this, say that. demand for this, demand for that, which may not really be her desire. And at the end of the day, we will only tell her the truth and what is obtainable. First concern, which you need to look into it. If they have done on her leg, thank God, one of her leg is okay, and I appreciate you for having spent all this money to ensure your wife was okay before you started having children. In as much as she's still your wife, as at this moment, you please have to think of how she can go for the second operation. Now we understand that the operation is not 7 million. The operation is 1 point something million. Do you understand me? And now that she is not going to stay in Cotonou, even if she stay where they do the operation, she will eat at least. Now that she have no child on her own to take care of her, and she's the first child, maybe other people are in their husband house, who will take care of her within that period is what we should think of. Then after which we will not talk of what kind of business she will be doing if peace will reign. Now that she have known that she have somebody and she have stepchildren now, what is the modality? What is the way out? Please, sir, I will not encourage you to be to start a life or to put up an attitude that will destroy the life and hope of another. It's not good, because the life is very deep. Do you understand me? The world is very small. So if you don't do something out of love, you will do something out of human feelings. If you have seen her nakedness in the past, and you have seen her life where the good was going well with both of you, now that the table has turned, don't abandon her. For whatever reason, don't. What did I say? For whatever reason, don't. If your reasons you gave to us, that the reason why you were not calling or sending her money is because the brothers took her without giving you patience, let's believe in you that what you said is true. Madam, you are 43. Okay, did she live 43? The sickness have made her to look otherwise. Do you understand me? Stress. Nothing kills woman when you have emotional and domestic pain. A woman that value her home, feel pain and look older than her age when she's being troubled by her partner. Love with a woman, feel bad and feel sick, look old, or even have sicknesses when he's being troubled by from home also. So consider this person to be your sister. Have a flashback of what both of you have passed. Now that the child you are looking for, you have got it, make her comfortable, sir. Yes, sir.
Ask her. As I married the two
Let
wives.
me speak up, please.
All right. As I married two of them for that house, they're cooking for the same pots, they're eating for the same plates. They no share anything for that house, even clothes that they're buying to wear. I'm not the one give them money. It's the money they say. It's my sweat. Nobody give me money to go and start to pay from work industry. Now I look how I take start my sufferness. If you like, I say you got. I say akara with bread furniture. See it, God said, because I don't look back nowhere. They know stay everything. So I come down Lagos. As I come down Lagos, I pick with machine. From machine, I enter block industry.
Yeah, you said all that.
So what is doing there? Nothing as dem dey like this, they took up the wife. So nothing wey dey there wey don't know my own. I take myself like this, carry give am. But as I look on the thing that I'm doing, they don't take me as fool.
Don't worry.
Family take me as fool.
Shey you don born.
Even sometimes I'm going village to buy something to my mother. I want to drop for them village and share any other buy pepper or crayfish or onions that I will drop for them parlor. Maybe you know me more than they for pay on this if I talk. Everything. I will drop that in there, they will share it for parlor. I will carry that.
I don't want you to judge anything.
The mother has the first take one, I will take my own to
I don't want you
so
to judge. Hold on, Monday. I don't want you to judge anything. Do you still want this marriage? Yes or no? Do you still want this marriage? If you still want the marriage, then you keep short. I did not invite him here to come and judge both of you. Marriage issue is very sensitive. And I take my time, each time to do any case I have to do with marriage, I have to fast. I have to pray for God's intervention and the wisdom of God to prevail. If you still want this marriage, then don't judge. I don't want any judgment here. What we want to talk about, from what he said, you are in that place, you stayed there 2 years. If the house was not comfortable for you, I know you must have left that Cotonou long. You wouldn't have spent up to that 2 years you spent before your mother died. And you were going to shop. If your husband said, you should not be doing unnecessary expenses, be taking record of whatever. Every Igbo people, every Yoruba people that establish people in business do that. Even some partners, husband and wife that run business together, there must be accountability. If there's no accountability in any business, the business will die. If you collect, your brother need money, you send. Your mother need money, you send. Your sister need money, you send. You want, even what you don't need, you are buying. What you need, you are buying. How will such business succeed? So if you still want this marriage, let's talk about the leg and how the relationship will move on. Then the areas which he said he don't want. Let me tell you, I think if there is anything that make me feel bad on earth, is lack of appreciation. You will buy me this thing, as long as, even if that thing is 1 kobo, as far as it's a gift, I will appreciate it beyond what you give to me, whoever wish. Appreciation matters a lot, but people don't know. When somebody offer you something, as far as that thing does not belong to you, it's a gift. However that thing comes from, you must appreciate it. Even God asks for appreciation. Praise me. Is that not appreciation? He said, let the people praise me, let the earth yield increase. And he said, if the human being that he created did not praise him, he will cause stone to praise him. If God does not want appreciation, he will not mention it there. Who created you like appreciation? How come that we human beings lack appreciation? Appreciation destroys many things. What this person did for you, you did not appreciate. The person may continue doing, but just have it at the back of your mind that you would have gotten more than what that person is giving to you if you had appreciated that what that person said to you. So your family should appreciate. You feel sick? Yes. You were not feeling fine? Yes. Did the man abandon you? No. He left the business from Cotonou. Has he married that time to say somebody is taking care of my business in Cotonou? No. One herbalist to another, pay 100,000, pay 200,000, pay 40,000, pay 20,000. People were going from one village, he took it from Cotonou, going up and down. All in the name of looking for solution. If your family contributed to your life to keep you alive, it's not a bad thing. It's not a crime. Because if you are not married and you have issue, who will you run to? Your family. They will still help you. Now that you are married, there is no law that said a man must take the whole responsibility of the home, both you as a wife and the children. No. You are married, yes. He's the head, yes. He's the husband, yes. You need to help, yes. As a woman, you have your own responsibility, which you need to cater for too. But giving you the whole load, no. Do you still want the marriage? Yes. What is the clause? Be stubborn and other things that he wanted to say. Which if they ask you, you will still have other things to say. I will not want us to be talking about compensation or no compensation because he have his reason why he said no. You had him already. Your family don't appreciate. And you don't appreciate. So now that they don't appreciate what I am doing, I don't want again. So that if there is no marriage, at least I will keep whatever little I have to myself and I will appreciate myself, or people that I'm doing for will appreciate me. So if that is the issue, then we should learn to amend so that peace will reign in the marriage. Then we'll think further. If they give you 10 billion and God does not permit that 10 billion to be in your hands as a compensation, you will still waste it. That money will go elsewhere. But if they give you 1 naira that comes out of his mind and that 1 naira is blessed, you can still blow and become a millionaire. So it's not about asking, you should give you 7 million that your family spent. Are they not your brothers? Are they not your sisters? What is the way out is what you should think about. Yes, your first leg is okay now. The second leg, they want to go for another operation for you to be better. If the money is not there yet, we can still think of, let's organize, let him fish out, let business move. With this leg you use in walking down to this place, you can still use that leg in Cotonou and go to shop and let both of you work out the money and you now come again for a second operation. COVID-19 and all that affect everybody, irrespective of any country you are staying or what kind of any business you are doing. So it's what we should discuss now. You cannot rush you want to go to hospital and do the operation now. It has to be planned. This year affected so many people, and we must put it into consideration so that it will not affect the relationship too. Are you with me? Yes. Your sister want to go for operation? Yes. Do you have the money now for her to go?
I don't have this now.
You don't have now? Okay. And you are hoping on the husband to come and take care of the bill, Abi?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Monday, do you have the money now for your wife to go for operation?
And since when this thing happens, still knows the suits my goods, custom suits my goods. And they away from that land, custom suits the goods. There is one Benin man where they call Ashu, he know everything. I put the goods from Badagry to Goat. Let them hear it from Cotonou. The man go there and plan. They carry the goods and go give Benin man for this man. As I went that place to give me the goods.
No.
No way.
I don't want this.
I don't have any. I don't have any money. He knows I don't have anything. But that's why I tell that. Money. I don't have money now. I don't have any money.
But you are still doing business in
I
Cotonou.
don't manage myself with credit. Some Hausa people give me some sack credit. I will sell them.
How many shops you have now?
I have only 2 shops.
Only 2 shops.
Only 2 shops I have. Out of only 2 shops I have. If you tell how much I have, only 2 shops.
And it's the same sack bag you are selling.
Same that sack. I'm not charging for it. Same that sack I sell. If you go to Alabama, you go to Canada, my business is not hard. I know where I start.
Okay, but why so that both of you will work out the money for
Here is the thing that I told before. Making cool down, he knows how to treat me. The brother that therefore go place they have decided. That's what they have decided. You know, look the past everything.
Madam, are you willing to go so that you and your husband can work out the money so that they can plan for the operation?
Excuse me, I'm going to handle for houses.
Yeah.
For past 12 years, 12 good years.
Speak up, I know they hear you.
For past 12 good years, this is turning up around. When you ask me to
Hold on. The reason, well, listen to me, madam. If you stay with him, you will know where the, after all, you know the shop, Abi. Is it not you and him that is going to the shop? Nobody, they do magic for money. And you know the business your husband is doing, right?
Yes.
Is he selling drug there? Is he a 419? Go back to Cotonou. Let you and your husband be doing the business. You will see the money that is coming in. And you people can still save the money for operation from there. Do you understand me? You cannot ask somebody to come and cost millions when you cannot go close to know whether the person is having the income or not. You said he had 14 shops or 8 shops, and he said a 3 shop or 2 shop. Now you go to Cotonou, he is still your husband, and you have stayed there before. You are the one that moved yourself to that place, and it's your brother that took you from there. He never drove you. Did he drive you out? Madam, did he drive you out?
He said, let my brother go and treat me. It's what they said. After they treat me, I should come back. If they didn't treat me, that's if I come 10 times, they go to me. I should come back to Nigeria 10 times.
You will go back. Do you understand me?
I understand.
You will go back to the Cotonou. He's your husband. And you know you are into the business. You know what the business is all about. Whatever you people can save towards this operation, you people can go and save it as husband and wife, as family. In as much as he did not abandon you, he has tried all that best before this result, this decision come last now. I know no family will be happy when somebody is married to one person and decided to go and marry another wife. It's annoying. Everybody can be angry. Anybody will be angry, including me. But the deed has been done. And you have already carried along with it, because if you did not tolerate it, something else supposed to have happened that time. But now that you did not, you bear it, and both of you have been living together, my dear sister, go back so that you people can put it together, save some money. Then they will not go for the second operation, except on the ground that your sister, your brother, your family have money and they want to pay for this operation, and they pay. Then you will not try to refund back the last one. At least you know the cost of the operation.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear for elders. Even I go to a village, I hear for elders. I see the time I small, I have to stay with elders. I hear for them. That's why today I'm not taking this life as anything that I'm doing. Except God, not there. If that is God, that is anyway will take care of me. That's why I start my life.
The law.
So what? Yeah, I hear you. What?
Okay.
I'm learning. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So what you are saying, there is no problem, but the worst part is that to carry that my wife to go there and treat her, and they can't give it. If they get the money to go and treat her, to treat my wife, to be okay. Now they have to call me. Now I have to go and meet the doctor. We'll sit and talk. Okay. Doctor will talk. So see how much this thing have to cost. Okay, I will call them, put it together, and see how much you are going to bring. See how much. If I don't get the power to that, please, I don't have the money to pay now, because I can't pray. The thing that tomorrow now they come and attack me. Say me pray and decide to pay so amount.
And that's what I'm saying now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, let both of you go and plan it. If you stay in Cotonou and you tell this woman that you don't have money, she will not believe you. But if she stays in the same place with you the same way, you said you did not drive her, is your family that came to, is her family that came to carry her, so she still have ground to come back, right? I'm asking you.
You have ground to come back. But I thought without the family, as you carry my relation, my wife okay. Now I will come and greet the family. It's your sisters. As I know, really mistake. Because my second wife tell him, saying, where are you going? Choma, I know my husband. I just come now.
Let's not dwell on that again. Let's
So,
not dwell on that again.
Okay,
We have already talked about that. I've asked you to let go of that.
Correct.
Somebody that takes, what if this woman stay in your house and die? Is another problem. That is then no. For them to even come pick her and treat her one leg is okay. It's also a help for you too.
Okay.
And even for the fact that you feel they did not appreciate thinking you just keep her like that. Meanwhile, you're also trying your best. Let's leave that, because that is what relationship is all about. Yeah, finally, please. Yeah.
One of their brothers is
let me
outside.
put straight
I would
for
have
that.
liked
Only
you
thing
to listen to him before
Yes.
I say something.
No, I don't have that time again. I have people outside. The people they came from interstate. I need to attend to them, and I have this thing has taken too much. It's not supposed to be. This to 2 o'clock.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want to say something.
What again?
About the child that is there for over 12 years. I need a child on my side. Then what the mother did to me, by crossing my last, she should come and cross that from there and come back to me.
Okay, then from the whole indication, you don't want the marriage again, and you don't want peace again. So we will refer you to court.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I really
Thank you, mother.
appreciate
God bless
your
you.
effort. It's not easy.
Thank
Like
you, mother.
he told me that I said, very good. That is the best place to go to. And yesterday he came in late. So that was why he could not come. Since there are issues, he has been reporting to me. Though I'm in Lagos here, when they came to pick the wife, he called me and said, look, that this thing is, how can him, a man, beg them to leave his wife for 1 week so that he could plan and raise money, and they refuse. You know, he was complaining that he even want to sue them. I said, no, calm down. That this woman, you still love her, right? She's still your wife. Just that the family came to pick her. And for the fact that she's an adult, she consented and she went to them. Just take it easy. Then, like that. And he has been complaining to me. He said, in fact, he's even tired that he wants a divorce. And I was like that. I thought you said all of you were living peacefully in the same house. And she did not object to it. Even when you told her you wanted to go and marry, when the mother was there, she didn't say no. You married the woman before going to Koto. You went down to her place to give her that respect. She didn't say no. I believe this woman, there is more to it. Calm down. But he has been discovering that the woman has left her. That since 2018, that she does not know her way about. She does not know what she's doing there. That him is no longer interested. That she has deserted him. So we are even on the process. He told me to fight. And I told him that...
In essence, what are you saying? Summarize.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what
You are repeating the story
No,
that he told you, which I'm
No,
not.
he told me to fight. And I told him to calm down that him now...
He asked you to file a divorce.
Yes.
Have you filed a divorce?
No, that's what I'm telling you, that I told him to calm down, that she, now where are we going to serve? She's in the east. And he now said, when he come this Xmas, we'll prepare it, then as he's going, he'll be far, I will give it to the he will give it to the woman down there. I said, no problem, I should suspend everything to Xmas. But I also told him, I said, I'm a woman. Irrespective of whatever, even if that's what I said, the brother I said, look, no matter how, even if you are going for divorce, this woman, what can you do for her?
As this child, since the man has approached you for divorce, even while the woman has not come in, meaning he has once made up his mind to divorce her before this time, because you have somebody is sick in your house. Even if you want to, let's be sincere, let's be factual in this matter. This lady was sick in his house. And if he feels he has no money to take care of the woman, was he expecting her to die there? So if the family comes to pick their sister to go and treat, is that an offense?
No, nothing is wrong.
So is that the reason why he approached you now to divorce?
No.
Then advise him to compensate her.
Exactly. Like I said,
Then we end the matter like that. Advise him to peacefully compensate her to go and
he
with her.
told me these things, and I was like, calm down. I was the one calming him down. He now said he told them to give, they refused, they did not give him respect as a man for him to be able to organize himself and raise money.
Excuse me.
And at the end of it,
that is not a reason
yes,
why he should appear in this office and say they don't want to marry.
Yes, yes.
Except they have otherwise.
He said the same card is using for business. That this same woman, at least, that the woman did not want is
You are
good.
married. You are married.
Yes.
Okay, I've never given any lawyer in my office here to talk. You can only observe what we talk. Okay, if I've accorded you that respect, you must not talk as a lawyer as if you want to take sides.
No.
That I will not accept here.
No.
One, you are a woman.
Yes.
Can you take it if you are sick? From what this woman has explained and both of them has explained, and even from what your client said,
Yes.
that this woman was sick, she was in the village, both of them went to the village, and you approached the woman that a mother that he wants to marry a wife, and he went to the village and married and brought wife. If it's me, I'm saying it, my husband will hear, I will pour you acid there. Somebody is sick, and you take the woman to your village, she's still sick, in her sick bed. You went and married another person and brought before to your in-laws house and said, this is my wife. And he was still saying authoritatively, I told her I have got to marry. Not that the person is normal. Not that she's okay health-wise. I don't want to go into that because I know this is marriage issue. And we must treat it with all sense of humor.
Like I was saying, I encourage him that marriage is not divorce is not what you should just.
It shouldn't even come in at all.
Or jump into it.
This divorce shouldn't come in next. I'm talking to you like a brother. I'm not talking to you like a client. I'm talking to you like a brother. I'm saying it the same way she's saying. She cannot take it. She's sitting in front of me.
Can take it.
She can't take it.
No woman.
If somebody is normal and probably maybe you are having challenges in your marriage and you both of you discuss it and she agreed, no problem. People can discuss modality. Child is not forthcoming. Can we adopt? Can they allow you to, can you pregnant somebody and take the child? It's what two people can discuss, two adults. And a woman that suffered with you under a son, you people were sleeping even without shop for years. And problem coming. And you were taking her up and down. In that crisis, you now went and married. This woman can die. Don't you know she can die there, even for only that marriage alone, with her condition, no hope again. You are the one taking her here and there. And the next thing, news that she will hear, the family will hear that you went to marry another wife because of child. I cannot say child is because. Child is very necessary because that is why all our parents brought us forth. But there must be understanding and patience when it comes to issue like that. It's God that gives. And her own died in your hand, which you cannot even give proper account for that. Let's keep that aside. This is marriage. Then all of a sudden, she's still sick. They talk of this one, talk of that one, and I say that because of that.
5 years. 5 years.
You have tried. That's what I'm saying. Even if I thought you had to do it, not when she was on sick bed. That is what I'm saying. That is what I am saying. I'm not siding anybody. I just want to say the truth. Now, if not, I'm going for that case. If I put open line for people to call, they will still tell you your error and tell this woman her error.
I'm not supposed to tell the family that I want to go and marry. But
don't take me that side.
I think according to how I used to keep my own law, that is why I break that into
I'm just telling you, you are so lucky. So you are very lucky to have done that to this kind of family and be let go like that.
I want to go and marry. I don't understand me.
You know the issue of compensation. You know myself and my colleague discussed it.
Yes.
That you will not, even if you are going on divorce, that you cannot just leave her. You understand? We are all women and we want this. There is limit to what I can take. And she's a woman like me too. She can walk into my chamber and complain, and I will do the needful.
The thing that is this: if the marriage is not going to go. This man cannot. I'm coming, sir. If the marriage cannot hold, as the man said he don't want again, and he has even discussed divorce before we even call for this meeting and all that. Issue is are on ground. No. They cannot say the first child that come into you die, you don't know where you bury it. The man will take us to where they bury the child. They will have to exhume the dead body and do autopsy on that child. Because this is beyond physical also. We can even attach it to spiritual, even when the Lord does not permit that. But at least, if we're talking, if it's not everything people will just say, I have a lawyer, I talk to the lawyer, let the lawyer just do this. No, now. I beg, people should talk and let me summarize this thing and have other case to attend to. Speak up. Oh.
You know, all this, and I don't want things that will wasting people's time. One thing is here that this is my sister. She's the one that she knows me direct. And something like this going on.
What do you want? Go straight to the point. Don't tell me who's know you, who knows you know you. Just tell me, go straight to the point.
I want. The way you said, you are the one that going to analyze what they can do. Now, because she herself, you know, the way she talk at times, talking as if she's not normal, that is not acceptable.
It's emotional trauma. Yes. Somebody is going through emotional whatever. It's normal. Or even that emotion they look affect her health. So that is it. So is it the compensation you are talking you want to settle for, or we should settle the issue on ground? That is what I'm talking. If you are comfortable with the one you have, you want to reject this one, then let's talk. I will call your lawyer. We will negotiate it. If we did not end there, we will go to court. They are lawyer. I will take even 10 lawyers stand for you against her. She's hearing me. I'm talking to you, madam. Yes. That is it. What is justice is justice. I will beg the whole world. They must donate me the money that will make me employ Sam that will stand for this case. Me, I stand for peace and justice. And that is why I begged you. I begged her, let us talk about peace. But if you feel you don't love her again, they know the first person go love person by force. But if you consider what you are complaining is what person can just forgive and give her the last chance, if she can change, because we are human beings. Anything can make you misbehave. When I spoke with you first, you were calm. When I talked to you on phone yesterday, you were rude. But later, you became calm. Yes. So the reason why you came here, I did not judge you immediately of your attitude yesterday or whatever, because I don't know what prompted your anger. Something must have maybe get you angry and you transfer the anger on me. And after that, after sending the number, you still call me and say, okay, thank you very much, ma. I have gotten the number. But this person that was shouting, you did not send me address. What is the meaning of that? This and that. But at the end, everything goes ahead. Me, I don't judge people based on this, because anything can trigger somebody's anger, and you may think the person hates you.
See, I think what I passed.
Yeah, I know.
The thing tight is the thing, It just tire me.
So please, Mr. Monday, I am begging you. I'm begging you like a sister. I am begging you like any other person that you can respect. I'm equally begging who come here to represent you. I am not talking. I stand for peace. That is my own. I can do anything. I can make any sacrifice to ensure peace reign, mostly when it comes to relationship. Please, I'm begging you, give another chance. Give another chance. Anything that is the problem will not end this meeting today. I will let as you do come and go in. Cotonou is just by the corner. I've been going to Cotonou for years. You can come in for us to resolve amicably. Give her and the family another chance, please, so that if we meet again, you only tender the issues what you don't really like, and we will call the family, both the elder, the brother, the younger one, we all have meeting like a family. We will discuss the modality on how peace will reign. Please, I am begging you. I use God of heaven, beg you. Don't cross your mind. Don't take decision of ending the marriage. Let's just have another chance of having this meeting again so that we can have a better head, please. Okay? You hear me? Do you agree with me? Can you give me the chance? Thank you. God bless you.
I will take it. I will take it.
Yeah, all this family, you know, say before you see the woman, now when you begin the chop or happen, the family no know. Now they together before you carry her go. So we go leave the family.
No, my family don't say before I do everything for you, my family carry motor, do everything, carry this
so
thing,
they
carry
do for
come.
my own head too.
Before they carry and give me.
No wahala, no vex. Anything family. Some family can destroy. Now our families, they destroy for marriage. If we really want to carry family along, one man go say no, one woman go say yes, another sister go say no, another brother go say yes, but decision is between two adults. All of us go keep the family aside. Now we on our own, me, you, my pretty lawyer, your wife, the brothers. Now we on our own go have our good meeting, because as an adult, when you say yes, no member of your family will say no to you. Father, don't be angry. I've already talked to everybody. Even my lawyer talked to me. Even the human rights people talk to me. And I forgive everything because of God. Once you call God, anybody when no respect God again, forget about the person. The person must respect God and also respect your own decision. You understand me? So please, I beg you, don't be angry. How do they call no face for Igbo language?
Eweliwe.
Madam, when your Oma, Omarisha, see your eye, see as eye they glow, no vex. Calm down here. We'll try all our best to make sure things are fixed together, okay? And every area we can still assist you financially from this office, we'll still help you also, okay? I hope they return your money to you. Did my staff return money to you? The money you used to register? I asked her to return it to you that day. Let me call her.
So, madam, you still want the marriage, Abby?
Yes, you want.
Eh?
I asked you to return her money to her. You did not return it. You wanted me to be true with her first before you, or you want to chop the money. I better go return her money back to her. Stress can keep person. Oh, thank God. I want to say something, just like I said, for most of you that don't really know how things are being run here. I have one brief something to let some of you know in this platform. Yes, this person is a lawyer in our office here. You pay lawyers their charges, and in as much as we are standing as an NGO, we use money to run expenses. We pay staff. I've told you people, we don't even have volunteers. Any messages or whatever we're doing is within the members that on their own registered as member. This woman came and registered for her case, because I don't meet people when you are doing your registration. If you call on phone, you send message to them, they answer you. Whatever it costs you for your modality, your dispatch of letters and all that, you bear the expenses, whatever. But some that will discover that they are less privileged. You cannot tell me you have a case of how many millions and you are expecting me to wake up from my bed to come and be using my money to send letter for you, using my money to send petition and all that. Is not possible. There are people we waive. There are people we waive registration and logistics for them. We must register the case. We must dispatch, send DHL free of charge. A case of this kind of woman, when my secretary drew my attention and she briefed me little about her case, I told her, remind me whenever they come again, return her money back. And it's today. That aside, the case of minor children, anything 17 years downward, all their cases, both online, offline, is free of charge. The case of elderly men or women that cannot afford anything that have to do with them, assault or whatsoever, is free of charge. We go to hospitals, we go to any place to take care of people, motherless baby home, or child, somebody give birth and they cannot afford to pay at the hospital, whether bring, because we are not doing it for anybody to pay us, we're asking God to bless us. So whatever we engage our service in doing without even bringing to the public, we'll do it from our pocket and from some of you that will register your case for your logistic and other issue like that, because we have nobody that is supporting. No government is giving us money. No international community is providing money. There is nobody that is supporting. We're running it from my pocket and the pocket of my husband. That is what you should know. And members that are on their own helping issue. One, you can see that we started all rounds. I've shouted on the lawyer. I'll say I walk her out. She's still sitting in my office. I have Duwere for Monday. She's still sitting in my office. I've also talked to the woman to talk loud. If you don't talk loud, I'll shut down the case. She's still sitting in the office. And that is how life is. I stand for justice, and I stand for peace, and I stand for truth. I don't look at anybody's face. This woman, I briefly want to let viewers know about this issue. Case of what is that? Where is the name? Moyin Oluwalogo. What is the name again?
Moyin Oluwalogo.
Olurinde. Olarinde. This case was registered in this office. Case of land grabber, and letters were dispatched to all the concerned. We interviewed. We invited the bailiffs. They came to this place. We settled the case, half settled, and the bailiff agreed and wrote undertaking before me that he was going to go into the case and bring information back to us on how things will be resolved amicably. See me see trouble. I know they beg una forgive too, because if you give me, I go collect. If you not give me, you are still my friend and still my follower. But you know, I no be person. Go and ask anybody that knows me. I am not somebody that anybody can buy with anything. I don't have, but I'm contented with what God has given me. Anything I ask from you, I can afford it. That be rest assured. This woman saying the message, I will not waste your time to be reading this message, because I can see that probably this if the network disturbs, I'm still going to talk about this here, but I'll still talk it. She sent this message. This is it. This is the cloth she sent. She sent me a picture that she said, "Good morning, mommy. Thank you so much. You are my role model, my mentor. I know you are still angry with me, but I will not give up sending message and calling you even after the case. I love you and I stand with you in truth. We need justice to our people. The old, young, and vulnerable women and men have a fulfilled day. Please, ma, you can trust me. I need to confirm the size of your shoe." First of all, she said she bought shoe size 7, and the cloth is size 14 and 16. For those of you that have met me physically, I can never be that kind of size. I'm even looking for her to go more slimmer, to look sexy for my husband. So I don't want to go there. And you not see me, for those that have been seeing me on television or this, you said I'm size 7. Anyway, I don't know if you made me say, but I'm not size 7 because I'm also, my leg is very tall. I'm a tall lady, I'm not short. My leg is 39-40. Then you say size 7. Go on. I don't want to go into more details. This, and I told the woman, I have enough shoe. If you go to my wardrobe, I have a whole room to myself, which is dressing room. Nothing is there. Shoes, bags, clothes, and so on. Only things wearing in the shoe. I have enough shoe. If I need anything at all, it's perfume and hair. I spend hundreds of thousands on hair for those that knows me and have met me physically. I am not a braggadocious person. But do you know why I'm bringing this matter to you viewers, my personal person? So, because you know, I always like, if you say the truth, I carry you. If you lie, I go block you, because I want justice in my page. This woman said, okay, which type of perfume? Say she got perfume for me. I said, no, I have my own brand. And my brand is this. Epic Amwage. For some of you that have known, which I know, even when my husband knew me newly, that I visited Holland, I went with him. He saw that that is the perfume I'm using. And I usually I do buy Air France because that I prefer buying my perfume from France. And when I went there, we went to a shop where I ordered still for this perfume, Epic Image Green. This is it. I will shake it. You can see that this thing is not full. This is half. It's still not half. It's not full. Then Chanel. Charles Chanel Pure. Those are the two perfume I use if you have ever come close to me. For those that know me in Germany, this is the perfume they know me to. And she asked, I told her I have my own brand. And she said she want to buy it. And she sent me a picture of this. She sent this before. I said, no, I have never used this color, red, blue, and yellow. My own is green. And this woman, Olua Logo, if you still pronounce it, so I will not bite my tongue. I know be Morin Olua Logo. Olu what? Oluwarinde. Now says you want to send this. And she still talk about the cloth. Said the cloth look like my cloth. I said, no, my cloth is not like this. Then eventually she said she has already bought the perfume. She want to send somebody to bring the perfume to me, this and that. She don't receive all the blessings. I say, God bless you. Thank you very much. Say somebody is coming. As you know me rich. I no ask am. I no call am. I no text am. I just did on my own jejeje. And you have announced to you people that will have a challenge in some of our gadgets we use in chatting and responding to your letters or your messages. Where somebody, a good Samaritan, I don't know this woman, whether a man, whether a woman, no, I don't know her. She stays in UK. She bought the latest iPad. Latest 2020. Even when we're trying to activate it, they said it has not even, they have not reconciled it with Nigeria use yet. So we have to choose UK to be able to, in this moment, we are still working on it. You know, iPad no be Samsung, no be Techno. You must take your time. Once you overtouch, they will lock it. Then you have to communicate to UK. Do you know how much is that? Over 340 something thousand naira, close to 370. They are selling that iPad in Nigeria. Somebody counts at 370,000 naira to go and buy me iPad, whatever, because she loves my job. And I show it to the public. I appreciate her and I do everything. When she said she was sending it, I don't know. My staffs were responding to her. This woman has never been rude one day. Even when I go through her chat with what she chat with my other colleagues, I never see where this innocent woman was rude. She was begging me to go and carry what she sent to me until I finally went and take it. Do you know this Olua Logo? Olua what? Moni Olua Logo. Her case is here. I've attended to the case twice. I have on my own called the ballet. The ballet told me I should give them time, and he was still communicating with me. This a gift that did not call this woman. I still have my perfume. I brought this one from my house today so that Moni Olua Logo will know that I have my perfume. Whatever I said I am using, I can afford it. I have it. By God's grace, I have it. It's not human right that keep me. I have my business. I have my car shop. I have my doors I'm importing. I'm an importer for years for people that knows me. Even people see me spending my hours sitting down judging case. They'll ask me if I have abandoned business or I'm not running business again. I am doing it. And the next thing she now said, because her case, they have attended to the case 2 times. They did not attend it the 3rd time again. Anyway, my perfume is in Nigeria. And if I need it, he will tell the sister to bring it for me, but I will pay. First and foremost, I still have my perfume. Abi, my sister.
Very rude.
Very rude. Very uncultured. I did not beg you because I have told you people, you can't bribe me. Some of you will be in America or London. You have your comfort home. You will have us here. You will give rent out to tenants here. You will not fix your house. And you will think once you said you are in London, in America, you begin to speak Fune, you will take my mind. I will not judge right again because you are in London. London, my foot. America, my feet. I stand for just, if tenants misbehave, I will tell it to his or her face. If you're a landlord or a landlady, you don't do the right thing, I will tell the right thing to your face. If you don't like, if I'm telling you the truth, go and hug transformer and quench there. I don't care. I did not ask you to bribe me. Oh, if I have your case, if you want to dash me anything on your own. Somebody gave my in-law clothes to give to me over 3 months. Till this moment I'm talking to you, I don't know how the cloth look. If it's blue, if it is white, if it is green, I don't know. Most of you have said, Mommy, what is your size of shoe? What is your size of this? I'm sending it. Have I one day asked you when are you sending it? I did not ask you. My husband will be asking, what are you doing with clothes? Nobody is contented with, we human beings, we always want. But that doesn't mean I want anybody to buy my conscience. What makes you to come and offer you are giving? And you don't let me insult you, because I don't like insulting people. And you are even calling my secretary, threatening her that you want to send my page to a blogger. You don't know that I'm a blogger. For somebody to have over 100 and something thousand viewers or followers, you are telling me you want to blog. Anything you want to blog, please blog it very well, because I will if I start with you, I am not threatening, because I don't know where you come and you will still come again and come and talk to me. Please, I'm begging you people in the name of heaven and earth. I am here to serve you, but I'm a human being. If you approach me wrongly, please have it at the back of your mind that you will get the same return in your word. You cannot ask, hello, good morning, ma, and I'll begin to address you as if you are nobody. You cannot talk to me in a polite manner and I want to be rude to you. I see no reason why you offer to give something if you are not willing. Did I ask you, since you sent the message, have I asked you where is the perfume? Are you bringing it today or is it tomorrow? Because I have it and I can still buy more. And you are calling my office that you want to do this, you want to do that. People register case, some of them, they have not even attended their case once. And we are just working to make sure we attend to cases and have a better resolution before the end of the day. They have handled your case 2 times, making the 3rd one. And there have been crises in Nigeria. Police, so even if we are getting police involved, police need to be settled. Even if we are going to court, court need to work. Even if we want to address issue properly, there must be a convenient time. I brought up bullets that day. That bullet, look at it. During this crisis, they shot. And look at bullet entrance in this place, to this office, which I picked. So at the time that we're supposed to be at home, saving our heads. And we want us to be outside having, treating cases. I use God Almighty, beg you people. Please, I use heaven and earth, beg some of you, especially you. Keep your perfume. Oh, I have the perfume. And for that perfume to have even come to Nigeria, before you said you want to send it, I'm not afraid of anybody, but I don't need it. If na perfume you won't carry bribe me, make I not talk case the way the case supposed to be, don't come, don't give it to me. I don't need your gift before your case. If you have case before me, even if you buy me 1 million things, I will still say it the way it is. If you are wrong, I'll tell you are wrong. If you are right, I'll still tell you are right. How on earth would you want to threaten me? You are sending messages, you are calling my office threatening them, you are sending me message. Did I tell you I'm a poor person? I am not poor. If I cannot afford the perfume, my husband can afford it for me. If I cannot afford the perfume, there are other people. The person that bought something of 300, close to 400,000. What is perfume of 300 pounds or 400 pounds? Even if it's 1,000 pounds. What kind of thing is that? So please, don't threaten, don't call my office and threaten again. No, I've just warned you for the last time. So I just did this now for you to know, and as a doctrine to order, let nobody, please. If you want to send whatever you want to send, it's not compulsory. It's not mandatory. And that doesn't mean you people that know that my birthday is coming should not send me my birthday gift too. I want new people. No be saying I want because of one person I say you no need gift. Send it. If I not even send it, just they send the money because the money said they no fit poison money. You bring and come and whatever. Send the money. My birthday is on the 19th of this month. No just let me get angry with you people. For what now? Nigeria no good, my precious Rose. That is my sake. You are not serious. Give you waiting about Trump. When I face Trump there, who win election, men I stay there. It's none of my concern. No, and they accept gift. You cannot tell me who is this. I will accept gift. Somebody give me gift, why won't I accept? You give me gift based on you are a client or this. Come Monday, my birthday is on the 19th, okay. And I'm expecting gift from you. I'm expecting from lawyer, and I'm expecting from madam. If you say you have this, you know, I must collect the gift. If you say you want to use the gift, bribe me. Now yourself with the bribe, because go and ask those who don't give me. Provided you are real, forget about the gift. I must accept my gift if the gift is better. Now you go say, no, cannot accept it. Say what happen. Which unprofessional, non-professional. Thank you, Jare. South Korea. I will bring all of them. All right, have a wonderful day, my dear sisters and brothers. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Join us for other useful case.